bad government in Nigeria. Nigeria what? The only media that have been consistent speaking against the bad government and for the purpose for reformers. Nigeria what, yo? No more bad government. Nigeria what? No more bad government. Nigeria what? No more bad government. The only media that have been speaking. No more bad government. The voice of the voiceless. No more bad government. No more bad government. For the poor. No more bad government. Nigeria what? No more bad government. Nigeria what media. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. In Nigeria. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. The only media. No more bad government. The number one media in Nigeria. No more bad government. That have been speaking against government. No more bad government. Nigeria what? No more bad government. Nigeria what, yo? The voice of the voiceless. The voice of the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Nigeria what? Voice for the voiceless. Nigeria watch media. The only media that have been speaking against bad government. Being consistency since 1944. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. 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 Nigeria watch you. We have been seeing all you guys have been doing, and we recommending to everyone in Nigeria, saying that you guys are the number one. Nigeria watch you.
He has a right to appeal his judgment. He has a right to appeal that judgment. Then even when the appeal comes out, the judgment in the Court of Appeal comes out, he also has a right to the Supreme Court. It is not yet the end. So why the cry? Why all the emotional things? Why the insult on people? Must everybody support IPOP? I'm an Igbo woman, but I'm not IPOP. I'm not in support of them. Now we say justice is everybody's business. What about those who died? What about those who were killed by these IPOP people under his command? What about them? Dora Kunyeli's husband is an example. What about the unknown gunmen? Yes, I agree. He has every right to seek what he wanted. Everybody has a right to agitate for change. Everybody has a right to agitate for change. You guys know me. I'm stubborn when I believe in something. So at a point, I liked this young man. I loved Nnamdi Kanu. At a point. Because I could see a young man vibrating, wanting for change, calling for change, just like our late Ojukwu. Everybody loved the movement. Everybody loved the idea. Everybody loved the way it was going. But immediately bloodshed entered. I cut myself off. Immediately they started, the command and everything started. Bloodshed. It became another thing. I said, no, I'm not part of this. Because my duty first, my love first is to humanity. Nobody's life should be cut short because I'm agitating for something I don't even know if I will get. Now, what was the cause of the fight in Rwanda? Most of you don't know history. Most of you don't read. Everybody's saying, did he kill anybody? Did he do this? Did he do that? When you incite violence, when you talk to people in such a way that you ginger them, that is why influencers should be careful. I always tell, especially Facebook influencers, those that have the power to move people. Most people don't reason. Most people don't use their brain. Then there are some of us that have the brain. God has given us brain. We can either use it for good or for evil. Then when you now use that brain that God has given you to incite violence in people, tell them that this person is your enemy, that person is your enemy, the person that wears good clothes is your enemy, the person that do this is your enemy. the person begin to, you know, you have worked on them. They believe in you. They see you as a god. Once people start looking at you, looking up to you, seeing you as a role model, you have to be careful what you say. Because if what you say makes them commit a crime, you are in for it. That is the truth. Now, what is the cause of the war between the Hutu and the Tutsi in Rwanda? I visited Rwanda. I went to the genocide museum. I saw things for myself raw. Most of you don't travel. Most of you don't know history. Right now in Rwanda, there's no tribe. Ask anybody, where are you from? I'm from Rwanda. They don't have, I am from Igbo, or I'm from Yoruba, or I'm from Hausa. I think Nigeria too should imbibe that. Nigeria should copy that thing from Rwanda. Rwandans are not friendly. Like, they are very, very skeptical. They don't trust outsiders. When I visited Rwanda and I saw all of them, they are not open to receiving guests because they don't know if you are coming to destroy them again. That genocide left their mental health scattered. So if you have seen war, you go run from war. What was the cause of Rwandan this thing? Ordinary utterance that was made on a radio station, calling a particular tribe cockroaches. If you don't know about the history, watch this movie sometime in April, or you watch Hotel Rwanda. Watch it. Our own Stephanie Konedo acted it, a Nigerian lady. She was one of the major characters in that Hotel Rwanda. Then Idris Elba acted sometime in April. And watch that movie so you understand how the Rwandan war started. Utterances, just talk, we person talk for radio station. They fought that war for how many years? That Rwanda is still trying to revive. In fact, Rwanda has done well after 20-something years. After 20-something years of that fight. No, almost 30 years of that fight. After 20-something years of that fight, or 30, let us approximately 30 years. They're just trying to recover. And they are doing very well. Nigerian Naira is just few change above their own. Very soon, their money will be above our own. We are here. Rwanda that faced real civil war. Internal civil war. We are here. Ordinary utterance scattered the whole country. Then you are saying that is injustice. What about those that died? What about those that died, that lost their life? That your family member did not die does not mean that the person who incited it does not deserve some punishment, level of punishment. What are you saying? Everybody's just being emotional. What about those that died? Those that were their life were cut short. Those that were kidnapped. There's a lawyer. There's a Rotarian in Port Harcourt. Up to today, they've not seen his body. Teddy or something they call him. Speedy or Teddy, something like that. What are people saying? Igbos are the ones suffering this thing. Igbos are suffering it. Igbos in Ugwa are suffering Ugwa this thing. Any small thing, the Hausas will start burning their properties. Those in the north. Igbos in the north are suffering. Any small incitement, anything will just incite violence, they will burn Igbos' property. Burn Igbos this thing, pursue Igbos, kill Igbos. Igbos will run down to Igbo State. When they run down to Igbo State, their own home, IPOP and Sepamba. So Igbos, I began to cry for the Igbo. Where will they stay? Where will they call home? They run to Lagos. Lagos shall say no be Igbo. Get them. Come out every Igbo. These are that. They go to Ugwausa. They threaten them. They come to Ali Igbo. They threaten them. So where do you want Igbos to stay? Nobody's looking at that. Most of you are just head mentality, brainless. You want to unfollow me? I will follow you now. I thought, fuck you. Block yourself. Do you pay me? You're coming to tell me that you want, because I air my opinion. Because I said my own part of what I feel. You see that judgment? It is airtight. There's no judgment that cannot face appeal. But the truth is that that judgment will stand any appeal, even any appeal before God. That judgment will stand. I have the job. I will send it on. I will paste that. I will paste that judgment on this on the comment section. I have gone through the judgment. I read it. That judgment is airtight. Justice Omotosho did a very thorough job. Now let us even look at it. He had his lawyers along the line. His choice of lawyers were even very okay. Kanu Agabi SAN. I love that man to stupor. Onyechi Ipazu. Good, brilliant, one of the best lawyers in Nigeria. He had them. along the line, he debriefed them that he want to do his case himself. They gave him time to do his case himself. He started dribbling everybody. Okay, look at his attitude in court. How do you even start to beg for such a person? I was just asking. How do you if you even want to beg for such a person, how? Get a hold on your emotions. Because the international community is watching. Now if they even want to beg for you, how do they start? You that insult a judge, call the judge by the name and tell him doesn't know anything. You that push people, don't touch me, you are pushing. Why the drag to what end? And nobody's looking at that. Nobody's looking at that. He had his chances. Okay, defend yourself. Yes, anybody can defend. Anybody can represent themselves in court. Defend yourself. Time was running out. Defend yourself. Nothing. Let me tell you, when you rest your case on that of the prosecution, when you say, look, I have no case to answer, or I rest my case, he's suicidal. You are not giving the court the right to judge you by your opponent's testimony against you. That is what he did. Okay, my opponent has finished talking, Abi. I don't have anything to answer him. You refuse to put a defense. No matter what the defense is, put up a defense. You did not put up a defense. You did not put up a defense. And you want the judge to give you what you don't ask for. You want the judge to perform magic. How? By the time you rest your case on that of the prosecution, it is a suicidal. Immediately he did that, and I knew it was suicidal. What were you expecting? That they would not free him? He couldn't even defend himself. Come and say, okay, at least leave your legal, even though you know all the law. When it comes to representing yourself, you will lose it. I am a lawyer, a proud lawyer. But there are some cases that are personal. I will have to brief my colleague to come and represent me. Because if I represent myself, I will lose, I will make mistake. Dr. Adagwonweya, even if you are a born lawyer, Dr. Adagwonweya, when she come to shove, you call a lawyer, you brief a lawyer to please come and, you know the law, but when it comes to that representing yourself, you must miss it. You'll be emotional. You had a very beautiful legal team. Kanu Agabiesiyen. I know they joke with that man. You debriefed him. That guy, shit. How do you start to beg? How do you even start to defend such a person? Erratic, anger, everything. Everybody watched it. Yet people are saying it's injustice. How? How is it injustice? Those who lost their life on hip-hop and all this demand, what happened? And people were not listening to his radio communication. People were not listening to everything he was saying. People were not listening to, what about the military guys, the military couple that were killed in Olu? The video was there, the woman was beheaded, her vagina was cut off. When I don't see the video, how do you see white and call it black? How is it injustice? Who will give those ones justice? Whose command were they carrying out? Igbos in military, waste them, kill them. Whose command were they carrying out? Whose command were they carrying out? You incite people into war, you incite people into fighting themselves and say it's not your fault because you are not the one in the forefront that did it. As long as you are an influence that incited these people, my dear, you are going down with them. So at what point did they do injustice? Let me understand. You are calling it injustice. What is injustice? He was given a right to represent himself. He was given a right to counsel. I was even shocked that Justice Omotocho gave his people right for allocutus. I called one or two of my friends. I was following up yesterday, but I was too busy. So once I would just call Victor. Alpha, I've definitely delivering the judgment. Okay, what about allocutus? This one, he doesn't have a lawyer. Who will do allocutus for him? Allocutus means plea for mercy. I was so happy when Justice Omotocho gave them the microphone. I said, since you're a legal consultant and you have been coming to court for him, please, I will not shut him out from allocutus. Say he's allocutus or say something about allocutus. That is plea for mercy. And this Mr. Obi, he used to be my friend. Mr. Obi took the microphone and said talking. I listened to his speech. I listened to his legal counsel's speech. He was given all, he was given all the rights for fair hearing. Up to allocutus. He was given all. There was no comma, no mistake. That's why I said that judgment is airtight. It will stand any appeal, even before God and man. That judgment will stand any appeal. And my only fear is that if he stands appeal, I pray they don't give him the maximum punishment. Maximum punishment is death. Death sentence immediately. So now, I'm even surprised that the judge was mindful enough to reduce it to just life imprisonment. At least life imprisonment didn't do funny. At least being alive and serving a life imprisonment, there is hope that one day something will happen. But what about death sentence? He did not even pronounce the maximum that was required by law. He gave him life, which is fair. But you people don't understand. That's why you are emotional. What if it was death sentence? What you not going to talk? Death sentence they give him before Friday they don't buy him. What you not going to talk? Like, what are the reason?
Wow, I've listened to this lady 3 times today, and I'm shocked. I'm very, very shocked. You know why I'm shocked? Although she has some points, but I'm shocked that this message is coming from her. Yeah, it means that this woman have been waiting for so long for Nnamdi Kanu to be sentenced. You know, she's telling us that we should be celebrating that they gave Nnamdi Kanu a life sentence. You know, that Omotosho did a wonderful job. This is coming from an Igbo woman. Although I don't want anybody to come into this show today to tell me she's not be Igbo woman, because you know some of you are very good with those rubbish. Yes, when somebody says something that is not aligning with you, the next thing not be Igbo woman. If somebody says something, if a dope person says something that's not aligning with me, I still don't say it's not a dope person. You be a dope person, but you choose to be stupid is better than you just deny the person completely, not be Igbo woman. This is disgraceful, very, very disgraceful. This woman was so full of hate. Yes, she was full of hate. I was expecting her to do comparison with the terrorists that they have been giving peace talk or pardon. You know, she didn't. This woman video, it shocked me. Oh, let's be honest, it shocked me. But let me play this one for the same woman. You know, a man, a terrorist who did a video, say with the crash that they buy people, they kidnap people, say now small we don't see so. Say very soon now they want to start buying politicians.
An tashi kowa ta da kwalarsa, an ɗauki 'yan makaranta a Kebbi Sites, an ɗauki 'yan makaranta a Neja Sites. Nan gaba sojoji za mu ringa kama muna ɗaukowa muna kai su a daji muna na ɗaurewa. Diba lambobin soja. Najeriya. Nan gaba za mu ɗauki gwamna, za mu ɗauki shugaban ƙasa, za mu ɗauki sauransu. Ba ruwanmu da an kama kowa. Gwamnati ba ta yi ma maganin ku komi. Ku koma ma Allah ya maku maganin komi, ya share maku kukanku. Ƙato ba zai iya ba. An tashi, na gaishe ku mutanen social media. Ina maku barka da warhaka.
Now, I believe this woman will now know why we are saying that Nnamdi Kanu's judgment was wrong, was injustice. Is someone like this a terrorist on TikTok making videos, on Instagram making videos? And this one was so annoying, full of hate. Anyway, I appreciate every one of you right there. I'd like us to move on with our presentation. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all. My mother for Mommy Diaspora. Good evening to you, Mommy. Thank you very much for all that you do. Abu Aziz, thank you very much, my brother. I appreciate you. Every one of you right there, thank you very much. Anthony, Ola, thank you, my people. MC, thank you very much. God bless you all. Patience Demudia, I can see you. Ushena, I can see you. Thank you, my wonderful people. Press on the like, help us to share. My brother Black Panther, and many more. And I got a super chat already from Mother Eugenia. I'm very, very grateful, man. Thank you very much for all that you do. I'm very, very grateful. But meanwhile, you never reached to take call before. Let me quickly take this call so I'll continue with my presentation. Madam Deborah, I guess you have something to say. Quickly talk to us. Good evening to you, ma'am.
Yeah, I have something to say, honestly. Good evening, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you, ma'am. Talk
You
to
know,
us.
I am as disappointed as you are, that woman. In fact, I couldn't get myself to listen to her. It's so shameful and disgraceful.
Exactly.
Although it's not surprising to me, that is one of the biggest problems that the Igbos have. They sell out. The fact that she's even an Igbo woman coming out to say what she's saying, they can never stand by their own. I don't understand why they are like that. You will see a northerner, or even despite what these Fulani people are doing, you will still see a Fulani man will come on air and will still not want to condemn their people. They will still be speaking in defense of their people. But for this woman to come out shamefully, probably she must have been paid. I won't be surprised. That's the way most of them behave. Probably she must have been paid. This is how Kenneth Okonkwo betrayed Peter Obi, came out and was talking, throwing his own brother under the box. It's so shameful. This is what I keep saying it, Mr. Elvis. The day that the Igbos will unite together and stop selling out, that is when they will have their victory. This is the reason why you see, they are marginalizing them. When they cannot even unite together,
Very
what has
shameful.
Nnamdi Kanu done that Fulani people have not done the worst? And we have never seen any Fulani that has been sentenced. And this woman came out shamefully. She came out shamefully. Madam, whatever money that they pay you to betray your own tribe like that money will still finish you. It's a shame. So how do they expect people to take them serious? Now the people are already laughing at you, at you people. Then you are the old woman coming out to condemn your own person like that. When there are people who are doing the worst, look at this man this Fulani that came out to say this thing. Nobody will even arrest him. There's not going to be any consequences. But if it is another tribe that come out to say this thing, the next day DSS will come for them. And to all those people that are saying Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was doing this, did this in the court, they should understand that from the day one, except people have not been paying attention, but from day one, I know that they are not going to give him justice. Even if he let him keep quiet, let him not say anything, they still wouldn't have given him justice. Look at what Peter Obi did. Despite everything that Peter Obi did, did he get justice? No. So people are just saying, and the most shameful thing is that you still see some people who are Igbo coming out to talk like this. Now the Fulani people I strongly believe that this is what they want to do from day one. They just want to teach them a lesson. Now they carried him to the headquarters of the Caliphate, Sokoto. That's where they're just telling the Igbos that yes, this is what we want. Right. In case any of you want to talk again, we are going to teach you a lesson.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
This is exactly the handwork of the Fulani Caliphate. To that Igbo woman, shame on you for throwing your own tribe man under the carpet when Fulani are doing the worst, and yet their people are defending
She even want Nnamdi Kanu to die, not life sentence. Very sad.
They don't pay her. Even I can even tell you that arrest Nnamdi Kanu. I won't be surprised if it's not his own people that betray him as well. I won't be surprised. You see this kind of a woman talking like this. If they even pay her money to betray her own father, that won't.
All right. Thank
will
you.
be ready to do it.
Thank you,
It's
ma'am.
so shameful and disgraceful.
Very
Thank you
disgraceful.
so much, Mr. Elf.
Thank you so much, Mother Deborah. That was a wonderful submission there. Ogashimizi, please talk to us. Good evening to you, sir.
Yeah, that was good evening.
Thank
Good
you,
evening,
sir.
everybody. Good evening, Mama in diaspora. That was thank you for all you do. You know, you played you played it today. You played this last week.
Yes.
I think how many days ago. So yeah, you play it. I talk on this video. You see, so Madam Deborah is Igbo. Our Igbo people betrayed Nnamdi. So it's not any other people, other tribe. It's Igbo and my Igbo people. I'm an Igbo man. And this woman, this silly woman that we are ranting, she's an Igbo woman. So if you have personal grievances with somebody, keep it for yourself. Speak the truth.
Okay.
Don't tell what you don't know. You talk about Akunyere husband. So what are all these things you are bringing? The killings you are bringing, so
okay.
You're bringing it as if it didn't like they can't do it. Now that what? I will come into the
panel. Yes.
Yeah,
you, sir.
I will come in.
Yes, sir. Okay, callers, please just hold on. Let me continue with my presentation.
Behaviors. You cannot rant up in a court of competent jurisdiction. I take exception to it. People might say it's good. Justice Omotosho is just a messenger of the court. And he did his job. If you are displeased, you go to appellate court. It's not to start insulting the man.
Senator, now that Nnamdi Kanu has been sentenced to life imprisonment, how do you assess the verdict of the court? Legally, politically, and morally?
Well, Shaw, I want to use two theories, like I told you before in this show, that I wouldn't like to talk about those issues, but I want to use two theories that are profounded by two Nigerians just in the last 48 hours. One was Bianca Ojukwu, Mrs. Bianca Ojukwu. Secondly, was that theory of mascot Uzokalo, who happens to be my younger brother. Their theories are perfect. It's not time for noise making. It's not time for fighting. It's a time for reflecting, sober reflection, as if I may say that. If I want to take you to memory lane, mind you, we advise few of us, James Ibori, few of us advise President Yaradua, Saraki, and President Yaradua agreed to go to amnesty in Niger Delta. Let me tell you, when we focus solely on Nnamdi Kanu, we have to solve this problem holistically, because there are over 30,000 Igbos that were killed, people that have their shop and no shops, people lost their businesses. I used to sell my products in manufactured products, our own manufactured products in Abia, in Aba. I know what the numbers were, and people are just talking about soldiers killed and not the rest of them. There are many people that lost their jobs. There are many people that lost their shops. There are over 30-something thousand Igbos that were killed in this process, and nobody talks about them. The problem of Nnamdi Kanu is what we need to solve. Political process. Not so longer like Biaka Ojukwu and Mascot Uzokalo propounded, I saw in the news, that they should stop the noise, they should focus on the settlement with the federal government. Let me tell you, I have been working with the federal government of Nigeria on how to solve this issue. And nobody should question the decision of Justice Omotosho, because Justice Omotosho's question is a judgment of the court. Once the court says, what we should start looking now, the kind of people are going to appellate court, and we are using the political side to solve the problem, because this is the area I know. I'll be contacting the Attorney General to advise the President, to advise people who are concerned on how we can solve this problem. If you want, I can take you to memory lane. If I want to take you to memory lane, when I wanted to join the APC in 2016, may he so rest in peace, President Buhari, with his Minister of Justice and with the Director of SSS, they found a way and supported, because I told them I won't join the party if the car is not released on bail to face trial. If I cannot tell you, but if you say you ask people to keep people, you must face trial. But I wanted him to be in his house, and even they were to release him to my house. I told them no. Where I live is sensitive. Release him to Omaya. We walked. Alhaji Lawan Daura is alive. And my call names. Malami is alive. They all helped to make sure that he was released on bail. I can't go further. I know the pressure. May he so rest in peace. I know the pressure I personally put on President Buhari before he was released in April 2017. If people, other Igbos died, nobody's even talking about Igbos that were killed. Nobody's talking about people that own shops that are no longer working. I have my mother's friend that have a rice shop. The woman who owe my mother about 4.2 million naira. They ransacked the whole shops and the woman went bankrupt. And nobody talks about it.
Or the police officers that were killed.
Oh, no, I'm not, because they were mentioned in the court. The court never mentioned 30,000 something Igbos that were killed. The court never mentioned about people that lost their business and run away from their villages. It's not something, I don't let me to go emotional here, because it's not something anybody can discuss. A lot of Igbos were killed, Shawu. A lot of Igbos were killed. If you don't know it today. Let Igbos stop being emotional. I want us to settle down and go on our knees and find a way that the man can be released. It's part of my job to do it.
Is it possible that Nnamdi Kanu can take responsibility of the course of action or whatever happened?
Well, I don't know. I'm not him. I know my discussion. I promised President Buhari. I know my discussion with me and Nnamdi Kanu. I was the first that saw him in 2016. I was the first that saw him when he came from Kenya. I know my discussion with him. The DSS are there. They had my discussion with him. Remember, I own the Sun newspaper. On 4 occasions, President Buhari wanted to prescribe Sun newspaper, that the only newspaper that are supporting Nnamdi Kanu. And the other is not owned by Igbos. But I told the journalists that work in Sun newspaper that Sun is a public trust. Write what you see. Because the federal government then wanted Sun to stop putting Nnamdi Kanu on the front page of the paper. I'm not for against anybody. I'm for true free press for anybody. The press must be free. Without Louis Audio is your colleague. When he left as the Sun editor for 5 years, he wrote at the back of the Nation, where he went to be editor of one of the title of the Nation newspaper, that Ojikal is the best publisher I have seen. I never asked him to subtract. If you ask Femi Adesina, he will tell you the same thing. If you ask Eric Osage, Tony Oyima, all the people, may so recipe
protest later on in the week, that is always a great avenue. However, this is what I think we can do as a matter of urgency. Every citizen needs to call, text, WhatsApp, email, whatever it is, bombard your reps and senators with messaging. However, for this to be effective, I think we all need to be saying the same thing. If there is one message that they're consistently getting, they would have no choice but to listen. We need to call for a public hearing, for broadcast on live TV, live streamed for anybody anywhere in the world to watch. So many billions and billions being budgeted and released for acquisition of arms and ammunition. But what's happening? Why is the military still ill-equipped? Why are military convoys still being ambushed by these criminals? Why was an army general murdered on video? I've put a template of a message that you can send to your reps, to your senator in the caption. I've also put a link to where you can find contact numbers, email addresses, whatever it is for the reps. It's on the National Assembly website. You can just check for yourself. Yeah, but I think we need to get to sending these messages immediately. This is a national emergency. We can't continue.
Justice to one is an injustice to all. And those who clap for injustice, by the special grace of God, you will one day have a taste of it. Terrorists and bandits are going up and down, doing all sorts of havoc in northern Nigeria, in eastern Nigeria, in western Nigeria. Some weeks ago, they entered Kwara State and killed Christians inside the church. Anke Shesu, inside the church. Weeks ago, Anje KB, Government Girls Comprehensive Secondary School Maga, and abducted 25 pupils and killed their principal. Where is Leah Sharibu today? Where is Leah Sharibu? Where is Leah Sharibu? Deborah was set ablaze in Sokoto. And to my greatest surprise, lawyers came out. Not that they were hidden. They came out openly to defend those Islamic extremists, the mobs that set her ablaze. What is the justice we are talking about here? Nnamdi Kanu is the least of our problems in this country. Is the least of our problems. Our brothers, our fathers are being sent, soldiers are being sent to die for nothing. You all saw the general that was killed. So where is the justice that we are talking about? Where is the justice? Nnamdi Kanu shine masalamu a Nigeria. Nnamdi Kanu shine masalamu a Nigeria. Allah ba yana kallon mu. Allah yana kallon mu. God is watching. God is watching. Everyone that is seeing the injustice in this country, that is clapping hand for it, I pray for you this morning. You and your family will have a taste of injustice. You and your family will have a taste of injustice. Christians are being unalive every day in Benue, in Plateau, in Niger. Just name it. People are living in fear. Christians who are converting are living in fear. They are after their life. Everywhere is fear. Bandits are coming out to make live videos. A lot of Islamic scholars are coming out openly to have a meeting with bandits. And up till today, nobody have called them for questioning. Sana imudan mutum ya tashi ya yi defending kanshi za a zo lokacin ne aka san justice. Where is the justice system we are talking about here? Nnamdi Kanu, you see our problem? Is Nnamdi Kanu our problem? You people are not going after those who are killing people, who are coming out to do live videos, who are coming out to openly sympathize with terrorists and bandits. We have seen a lot of terrorist sympathizers openly. For questioning, but God is watching. God is watching. Everyone that is supporting injustice in this country, Father, in the name of Jesus, I decree they shall have a taste of it. Their family members will have a taste of it. Their children will have a taste of injustice. Their loved ones will have a taste of injustice. In the name of Jesus, release Nnamdi Kanu.
Escaped the terrorists, sent his location to army, his colleagues, to come and pick him up. And the terrorists came to exact that location he sent to the army and killed him there. Now the question is, who sent that location to the terrorists? Was this an assassination or was it an ambush? Even if it's an ambush, who leaked that operation to the terrorists? Wait, let me explain. So a few days ago, a Nigerian general, Oba, was killed, ambushed with his men. And the military released a statement stating that General Oba was saved, that he came back to the barrack. Now later, the bandits now released a statement. They released a video documentary on how they killed General Oba. Now later, a chart is now revealing on how General Oba escaped and sent his location to his colleague, the military, to come and pick him up. Now, that exact location he sent to the military, the bandit or the terrorists came there direct and picked him up and killed him. They came there. In the video, look at this video. You see how they were picked. They picked only him because he previously escaped from them. And they came back there and picked him because he sent his location to the army. The question is, which of the military people was the bandits tracking his phone? Do they have that kind of equipment to track his phone? Were they using drone to view him? Or is it the military that sent General Oba's location to the bandit? And again, since it was an ambush, who leaked that operation? Who told the bandit that they would pass that road at that point? There we go again. Repented Boko Haram, de-radicalized and rehabilitated and reintegrated into the army. That is the result. We might not know. It might be an assassination. It might be an ambush. Even if an ambush, somebody leaked that information. Our military are not safe. They are not. So if the military who are meant to protect the people are not safe, you, me, are we safe? My dear fellow citizens of this country of particular concern, my dear Nigerians, at this point, I don't know who is coming to save us. Is America coming or not? Who is actually coming? Dear Nigerians, we have to come for ourselves before it gets.
I've not been able to sleep in the past hour and a half. I've been on social media looking through content about my country. Nigeria is under attack, and my politicians, security agencies are folding their hands and they're just watching. The question I want to ask is that if they finish killing us, if they finish killing Christians, who is going to be left for you people to govern? The silence is too loud. The silence is too loud. We're calling for help. Once it's 9, 10, I don't drive anywhere. I live in fear. I'm just locked up in my house because I don't know what can happen. I mean, Kwara State, they invaded the church. Kwara State is not very far from Lagos. It's not very far from Lagos. So we cannot just sit down and think that it's not happening around us. It's closer than we think. I'm sorry I can't stop crying because I saw this old woman in the Kwara church killing who was trying to run. She was trying to run in the church, run from the gunmen. I can't seem to forget or take that woman off my mind. Are they going to abduct her as well? Or are they going to kill her for slowing them down? Or did they just shoot her in the church because obviously she won't be able to move fast? Or did they just let her go? The question I'm still asking, if they finish killing us all, who will vote for you people? It's 2:32 a.m. and I'm just sincerely asking if there's anybody who can answer me. Who is going to be left for you people to govern? Who? They are killing us all. They are killing us. They are killing us. They're killing Christians. They're killing Christians. We need help. It's getting too much. We need help.
Let's begin what's trending with some good news from Kwara State, where 38 worshippers in Eruku town, Ekiti local government area of the state, who were recently abducted, have regained their freedom. Governor Abdurrahman Abdurazak announced their release on Sunday, crediting President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's hands-on approach for securing their freedom. The governor thanked the Office of the National Security Advisor, the Department of State Services, the Nigerian Army, Nigeria Intelligence Agency, and the Nigeria Police, which deployed 4 new tactical teams to Kwara State on presidential directive to secure their release. Well, here is the moment the victims regained their freedom.
These are for treatment. Let me give you from my heart. Give you for treatment. I'm not people when they carry them come back. That will not be our prayer. And we'll be here till they come back. All of us will see. Nobody will die. Yes, so I beg. So my mama.
Such good news. This is the kind of swift action Nigerians want to see from their leaders. Well, President Tinubu, in a post on X on Sunday, reiterated his commitment in the nation and also revealed that 51 out of the missing students of the Catholic school in Niger State have been recovered. His post reads, "My fellow Nigerians, you will recall that I cancelled my trip to the G20 summit in South Africa to enable me coordinate the security efforts at home. Thanks to the efforts of our security forces, over the last few days, all the 38 worshippers abducted in Eruku, Kwara State, have been rescued. I am equally happy that 51 out of the missing students of the Catholic school in Niger State have been recovered. I am closely monitoring the security situation nationwide and receiving continuous updates from the front line. Let me be clear, I will not relent. Every Nigerian in every state has the right to safety, and under my watch, we will secure this nation and protect our people." But reactions have trailed, and I'll take one from our favorite doctor who wrote, 51 students recovered, 38 worshippers rescued, yet no arrests. Not one terrorist arrested, not one terrorist killed, not one terrorist prosecuted. Just a declaration of magical rescue and recovery of kidnapped humans from the hands of terrorists. That's all you need to know, that this government just pays money to terrorists to reduce its international shame and disgrace. A truly serious government will be making arrests, parading criminals, charging terrorists to court, and showing it is serious in the fight against insecurity. I believe I heard you also mention this during the headline where you're asking, what happened? How come we're seeing these people being released? No arrests. That's what we've always been asking for. Meanwhile, a video making the rounds on social media showed the moment terrorists who allegedly orchestrated the kidnap of students dared security forces to rescue the victims from their den. In the video, one of the terrorists could be heard saying, "I greet you all, my fellow Muslims. I heard you are protesting. What is the protest for? Is it because of the students that were kidnapped? Since you know where they are, you can come get them." This is the level of brazen confidence that these criminals, show every time we see these sort of videos on TikTok, on social media. It shows that they have absolutely no fear of consequences and are openly mocking both the authorities and concerned citizens. Meanwhile, the Christian Association of Nigeria in Niger State confirmed that 50 pupils abducted from St. Mary's Private Catholic Primary and Secondary School escaped from captivity and returned home themselves. CAN stated that the school has 430 pupils, with 141 pupils not taken during the attack. However, 236 pupils, 3 staff children, 14 secondary school students, and 12 members of staff remain in captivity, bringing the total number still held by the abductors to 253 people. 253 people still in captivity at this moment. First of all, kudos to the rescue efforts. Yes. Our Kwara people are home. I mean, you saw that video with the elderly woman who, yes, Dr. Abati, during, when we first played that video, you said, look, you were shocked. A lot of people were shocked to see that even the elderly gets kidnapped in our country.
Wow. So all of it is just the brazenness and the audacity of the criminals in such a way that we now have to spend time almost appealing to bandits to release the people that have held in captivity without a show of force from the government. So on one hand, I'm glad you started off with the good news of the fact that, okay, this is what they have done. Since we've spoken, the 38 all parishioners in Ekuru have been released. We see the rejoicing right there. But when we talk about the 51 students, the language is different. In some instances, it said that they were rescued. Others say that they escaped. Some people say that, but the CAN has come out to say that they came out by themselves. They escaped. Yes. The 51 students came out by themselves. So we cannot attribute that to efforts by security agencies because we still have 253 people still in captivity. There are a number of issues around this. And that's why I asked earlier on that, around safety. If we don't have arrests or we see a show of force whereby these bandits and criminals are apprehended and they face the full of the wrath of the law, it will just be a case of when next and when next.
Correct.
It means that we haven't yet dealt with the problems. We're just dealing with surface issues. And then we're releasing, headlines that would make people happy. But the real issue around the people behind it, whether those who are the ones abducting or the people financing the bandits, we have not seen any action done to them. Until we have that, yes, OJ, we cannot celebrate completely. Beyond the release of these 253 people, until we have the fact that these criminal bandits or whatever the chain of command is arrested, unfortunately, we're not yet anywhere close to finding, peace when it comes to insecurity issues in Nigeria. And that's the call for the president this morning. We had Dr. Fagbemi earlier on dimension the extent of the problems, and even talking about how, unfortunately, the response is not anywhere near enough. The cosmetic response, as he describes it, is not what Nigerians are looking for. We want solutions. We don't want to be thinking of the next place where they're going to attack or have parents withdrawing their children from school. If that happens, it means they have won. It means insecurity has won. It means terrorism has won. It means banditry has won. And this government has not been able to secure the lives and properties of Nigeria. To end this, I'll just say, bring back home all 253, but beyond that, can we have arrests? Can we have convictions? Can we have people identify those who are behind these atrocities? That's what we want.
Perfect. Well said. 253 in Niger State and 24 our girls are still in captivity from Kebbi State. We still have our girls in captivity. Well, the United States President, Donald Trump's Fox Radio interview in which he called Nigeria and the federal government a disgrace, while speaking on attacks targeting Christians in the country, sparked a wave of reactions on social media over the weekend. Trump spoke during Brian Kilmeade's show, threatening to withdraw aid from Nigeria, accusing the federal government authorities of being ineffective in protecting Christians. Let's take a listen.
Nigeria is a disgrace. The whole thing is a disgrace. They're killing people by the thousands. It's a genocide. And I'm really angry about it. We get a lot of subsidy to Nigeria. We're going to end up stopping. The government's done nothing. They're very ineffective. They're killing Christians at will. And, until I got involved in it 2 weeks ago, nobody even talked about it.
Well, Trump's comments generated diverse views, while some Nigerians on social media agree that the government has been ineffective in stopping the killings and kidnappings. Others viewed his comments as a disrespectful attack on our sovereignty, and I'll take some reactions. Eric Okafor wrote on X, Nigeria is not a disgrace, and no president should ever say that about another country. If Trump has a problem with foreign leaders, he should address them and not the whole country. Jude wrote on X, Trump's remarks, however inflammatory, expose a painful contradiction Nigeria has lived with for far too long. A nation that calls itself a giant, yet repeatedly fails to protect its most vulnerable citizens. But his comments also demand scrutiny. When an American president labels another sovereign nation a disgrace, it reflects not only Nigeria's security failures, but also the geopolitical arrogance that often accompanies Western interventionist rhetoric. His threat of military action reveals a disturbing truth. When a state cannot guarantee the safety of its own people, it inadvertently invites external actors to question and potentially undermine its sovereignty. True disgrace does not come from Trump's words. It comes from a government that has normalized suffering, politicized grief, and allowed insecurity to become the country's most predictable feature. Nigeria must make a choice: reclaim its dignity through decisive, humane governance, or continue outsourcing its moral accountability to foreign leaders who will not hesitate to weaponize its weakness. Meanwhile, Nobel laureate Professor Wole Soyinka over the weekend issued sharp criticism aimed at President Trump over his mission to intervene and wipe out Islamic terrorists in Nigeria, calling Trump a madman. Soyinka made the comments while speaking with journalists after a meeting with Governor Hyacinth in Benue State. Let's take a look.
It will be foolish of us to reject aid in resolving any problems, whether economic, cultural, religious. It will be stupid. If there's a possibility of allying with one another, we should take it. But because I'm ill, or I have some difficulties, I will not accept aid from a madman. That's all I'm doing. And my definition of a madman, or woman for that matter, is one who, when he or she says, I'm helping you, is actually complicating your problems for you on so many levels. We know why he's talking. It's because why he's talking about Trump is because he doesn't want to criticize. I mean, how do you deal with Nigerians like that? So the problem is on so many levels, including especially the level of the citizens of this nation.
Well, Soyinka's comments come just a month after the United States revoked his visa and banned him from the country. The Nobel laureate has been a longtime critic of the Trump administration and has frequently criticized its policies on immigration and foreign intervention. Meanwhile, former presidential candidate Peter Obi is suggesting that he would have welcomed help from President Donald Trump to eliminate terrorists in Nigeria. Peter Obi made the comments while speaking at the 2025 Leadership Forum Conference at the University of Nigeria's Enugu campus over the weekend. Obi stated that it is not right to start debating when someone has offered you something that you have been looking for, adding that as president, a country's #1 priority should be security. Let's take a look before we come back for a discussion.
Please, it's not genocide. Please, it's not this. But to me, I'm not safe. Come and help. Somebody offered you something you've been looking for. It is not going to start debating. What is it? Oh yes, me and my wife are living. We are hungry. Somebody discovered, Peter Obi and his family can no longer eat. You are saying no. It's not true. And we ate in the morning, but the one of the afternoon, collect the food first. What I'll do, I would have gone. Even today you declare me president, I can tell you, #1 priority is security of life and property.
All right, Dr. Abati, we've seen diverse views on Trump's intervention. That first soundbite I played from the Fox Radio of Trump calling Nigeria a disgrace was the #1 trend on social media over the weekend. And then we also heard from Professor Wole Soyinka, outrightly rejecting the idea of, military intervention in Nigeria. And we see Peter Obi here saying, if someone offers you help, collect it. Do not debate. Your thoughts on this?
There have been many views.
Yes.
Based on perception, based on affiliations, based on fears and anxieties and all of that. But President Trump referring to Nigeria as a disgrace, that the country is a disgrace, Wasn't that what he said originally?
Yes.
When he first said Nigeria will be returned to the list of country of particular concern.
Yeah.
Nigeria was so designated when he was president in his first term. And then when President Biden came there, President Biden removed Nigeria, from that designation. Now it's a redesignation. And on that occasion, he had made the point that Nigeria is a disgraced country. Mm-hmm. Well, the Nigerian government does not think that we are a disgraced country. He has repeated the same label, in the interview that you referred to, that this country is a disgrace. But we have had, congressional hearing of the African Committee of the U.S. Congress. Well, even if he says he's coming to Nigeria with guns and blazing, he will need the endorsement of Congress, the approval of Congress. And that's why he has to go through Congress, because he cannot deploy American troops without Congress endorsing. Otherwise, that would be an authorized act of aggression by the American government against Nigeria. Now, as for the suggestion by Mr. P2B, it is on record that the Nigerian government has said we are ready to cooperate with anybody who is offering help, whether it's the United States or it's any other country. That was one of the first points that the Tinubu administration made. And then following up by sending a delegation to the United States, a delegation that have queried its composition. There's only one Christian on that list, and it is led by an advisor, not by a minister. The ministers were just following. Some of the service chiefs that were there, they probably had no business with, but the emphasis was on security and defense, rather than also looking at the diplomatic side of it. Even the NIA was not part of that team. So, well, they've gone there. Eventually, when we raised the alarm here, that even our national security advisor cannot be talking to a first-time congressman. They found a way around it, and national security advisor Ribadu met with Pete Hegseth, because in diplomacy, equals talk to equals, which was why Ramaphosa says he's not going to hand over to a junior U.S. official at the end of the G20, and he snubbed the United States. Within protocol reasons, President Ramaphosa acted well. So when Mr. Peter Obi says cooperation, pause and reflect and all that, well, the Nigerian government is already going that line. Now, Professor Wole Soyinka has been very consistent in criticizing Donald Trump. He says he's even going to write Idi Amin Part 2, Trump, Idi Amin in America kind of play. And when Trump was there for his first time, he voluntarily, relinquished his green card because, it will appear that Professor Soyinka had seen what will happen under the Trump dispensation. And this time around, he has also not stopped criticizing him, either the visa policy or the plan to come there. When he says he will help from a madman, there's a popular saying that even when your enemy offers you food, you don't take it. But that's his own perspective. And there are some Nigerians who are saying, oh, Trump should come. He should come and shoot everybody that is available. But the narrative has many dimensions. Even in the U.S., Sarah Jacobs and some of the other Congress people who took part in the debate, some of them are saying Trump is reckless, and they are Americans. Some of them are saying he has no powers to go and attack anybody in Nigeria. But the residual point is the point made earlier about safety of everybody. And Nigeria has a responsibility. President Tinubu may be saying, well, we have rescued some people. No, it should not be on an episodic ad hoc basis. No. Because that's what Nigerian government does.
We want to see
when
arrest.
The government is under pressure, they say we have rescued 50 people. We have rescued 38 people in Eruku, Kwara State. Nobody should be abducted.
This is it.
All of us should be safe.
Well said.
If all of us are safe, you will not even have to be thinking of drawing policemen from VIPs
All
because
right.
nobody will need VIP protection.
This is it.
Everybody will be safe.
This is it. I mean, I think one of the things that Peter Obi said in that video was the fact that, you know, the federal government, instead of debating whether there is a Christian genocide or not, should have just immediately accepted the collaboration. That the debate about whether there is a Christian genocide or not is quite unnecessary, which is one of the things that we...
All right, my people, that God bless you. Now we are done with our presentation for today. We need to start talking right now. To be honest, I don't know where this debate is coming from. You know, we need help, we don't need help. We need help, we don't need. I don't understand. With the current state of the country, we are still deliberating, still debating, still arguing that we don't need, we don't, or we do. I appreciate every one of you. I'd like to hear from others. We've been on presentation for so long. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. I appreciate you all. Please help us to press on the like, help us to share. Thank you very much, Madam Eugenia. God bless you. I'm very, very grateful for your super chat. Guys, press on the like, help us to share. Press on the dollar sign if you can. Encourage our work here. Mr. Larry, thank you very much for calling in. Please talk to us. Good evening to you.
Good evening, Mr. Elvis. Good evening, everybody. Thank you for taking my call. And thank you for all your unwavering hard work that you put into for the sake of Nigeria and humanity. We are very grateful. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. And everybody in the background doing whatever they are doing to aid the cause. We are very grateful. I think it's very clear, Mr. Elvis, that Madam Rita, she finished the work yesterday. She finished the work precisely. Anybody who hasn't listened to Madam Rita's first submission yesterday, you do yourself a great disservice. Please go back to the archives and listen to it. And the lady, the Igbo lady who was making who was justifying the judgment, she is one of those ones that Madam Rita termed intelligent idiots. She is one of them. But Madam Rita has done that work. So I would say what I want to say. What I really want to say is that for everybody who can hear my voice, don't be under any illusion that the security forces will come to your aid when you need aid. Take responsibility for your own personal security and your personal safety. If you are capable, if you are capable of applying for a license, a firearm license, I would encourage you to go ahead. I would encourage you to arm yourself and to know how to use a weapon. Because all we are hearing now, the rhetoric now is that they are active, they are working, but this is going to be short-lived. It's going to be short-lived. As has been said several times, the networks of all these bandits and terrorists, they are everywhere in the nation. And these are not people that you can reason with. These are not people that you can you can reason with them. It's very clear from the videos that we have seen. So I would encourage everybody and anybody, if you have the means, a license is under 200,000 naira. That's what it costs. Obviously, you have to do quite a lot of there are quite a few things that you have to do to demonstrate that you are of sane mind. And then in terms of something that you need, it's up to you. It's up to you on the choice of whatever it is that you want to get to defend yourself. Mr. Elvis, thank you very much. I'll yield the time back to you and have a good evening.
Mr. Larry, thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Okay, let me go straight to the panel right now. I'll come back to callers again later on. Mr. George, it's good to have you on the show. Good evening to you, sir. Please, I'd like you to talk to us. Unmute yourself. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. Unmute yourself, sir. Oh, we lost you. Why are you trying to unmute yourself? Okay. I appreciate you all right there. Let's see if we can have her back straight away. If we can have him back straight away, rather. Okay, yes, he's back now. Just bear with me. Okay, Mr. John, we can hear you now. Talk to us, sir.
Okay. Good evening, Mr. Elvis. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Mama Diaspora. May God continue to bless you and strengthen you on what you're doing for our nation. I've listened to the program you have presented today. Very well packaged ones. First of all, I have to start with I don't know how to call him, but I know that your panel does not allow. I mean, the platform does not allow to call names. If not, I would have called Audio Zocalo. A very, very, let me say, he's a satanic one. The one you always want us to call people. He's so satanic. He's an ex-convict. It's just that his colleagues also wanted him out so that to continue what they have been doing. He was in Abia for 8 good years. He couldn't offer anything. All he did was to steal the Abians' money and run away and join politics. He said he claimed he's a multi-millionaire. If you're a multi-millionaire, why did he join politics to go into Senate, go into here, looking for ministerial post? He couldn't have done that. He could have remained and become a hero or do something better for himself. I look at the way he's saying, talking with his both side of his mouth. He's trying to rescue Nnamdi Kanu, and at the same time, what the judge did was good, forgetting that the judge was the one that destroyed the judgment in Rivers State, forgetting that the judge has been on Wike's pays rule. I mean, what kind of rubbish is that? Coming to the release of the president, I don't know whether he's claiming that they have rescued. They should go ahead and tell us how did they rescue these people. When I said that, it seems that the government knows much about this kidnapping and terrorists of a thing. Some people will be saying no, but the way we're looking at it, is this not something that is staged? I mean, they were kidnapped. They were in the in the confined areas of the terrorists. No fight, no nothing. You just you went there, rescued them. No security officials that has given Nigeria the template. How did they do it? And all of a sudden, the 38 were rescued by who? They should just go ahead and tell us that money were paid, because the people that these terrorists that kidnapped these 38 church members, they said each person they paid. They put a tag of, is it not 100 million or 10 million on each person? So the government has done the work. Okay, if they have succeeded in demoralizing the terrorists and rescued these ones, what about the Niger 300 and something young students? What about the KB? What about the KB? It's just to come and make noise. Tunumbu coming to make noise that he is grateful, he is happy that 38. Can you imagine, my dear Mr. Elvis? This is not a serious country. I've been looking forward that Trump, please, you've said it yesterday or 2 days ago, you still said one or two things concerning the security in Nigeria. I don't know why the Congress are still wasting time. They should just go ahead, vote for this, for military intervention so that this rubbish will stop. And moreover, if you want to destroy the terrorists, you go for their who are there, those ones that are sponsoring them. Once you get hold of those ones that are sponsoring these terrorists, it's easier for you to have disarm the others, because it's all about money. It's all about the gun they are using. So once you disarm, or you get hold of the sponsors, the other ones, they will all scatter. So that is it. And for the lady, the Igbo woman that I've been saying all this on social media, I think he has a problem. He has a problem with Nnamdi Kanu. If he has a problem, he should just go ahead and tell us what the problem is between him and Nnamdi Kanu. The issue, I've said here before, that the security in the Southeast is not just all about Nnamdi Kanu. It is all about what Buhari did in the East. He sent gunmen to destroy the Southeast, using Nnamdi Kanu's template and situation to come into the Southeast and did a lot of havoc. I'm beginning to think I grew in the village. It's hardly for me to see an Igbo man using gun to terrorize another man in Igbo land. But that's what it is. Anything can be infiltrated anyway. I'm not saying that there are no apologies. There may be, which there are, but at the same time, like we have just discussed on this platform, it's not all about it's all about justice. You can't just allow terrorists who are buying a lot of people to go scot-free, giving them only 20 years, and giving another person a life imprisonment. It's not done. That's not justice. But anyway, let me stop from here. I still want to thank you, Mr. Elvis, and all the people that have been coming here to make sure that Nigeria will get better in future. God bless you, and thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. John. I appreciate you, sir.
All
God
right.
bless you. Thanks for that submission.
Yes, sir.
I'd like us to hear from the next person, which is Augustine Mize. It's good to have you on the show. Good evening to you, sir. Talk to us.
Yeah, Niger Watch, thank you for all you do. I thank all the panelists. I thank everybody, the callers, the commentators, women diaspora. Thank you for all you do, for standing every day by day on this platform. Yes, let me start from this kidnapping issue. You see, if the APC is kidnapping, it's the APC, the politicians, they are the one that kidnapping. Check all of this. When they start kidnapping multitude of the people, like kidnap like 50, 100, that means election is around the corner. So all this is a political game they are playing. You see now, they will never come out and say, oh, this is how we do it. They won't, because they know what they are doing. They kidnap them and kept them somewhere, and when the heat, when the heat comes up, they will go and release them, they will go and bring them back and say, oh, we did it. We did it. So that when that time comes for voting, they say, we rescue your people, we rescue your children, you vote for us. And the mindset of people that in that local places, they will say yes, they did it, and they'll go and vote for them. So what do you think? This is their game. The APC always play this game. Check it. They play, or even on the APC, all the politicians. Nigeria is something else. Nigeria should be ashamed of themselves. The government itself, they should be ashamed of themselves for what is going on in Nigeria. They keep silent. They turn around, do as if they don't know what is going on. They all know what is going on. See, people will say you do this. I don't know why Nigeria will never, some elderly ones like Wolo Soyinka, this man can never come out and say the real thing, say the truth. Sometimes he do, but sometimes he just blabbing like just a male, somebody like he doesn't go to school, So, but all of those things that he's doing is wrong. It's not good. You calling Trump madman? Yeah, okay. Madman want to come and because he says something, you're calling him madman, and he's governed a place, a place like America. You call him a madman? What of your people? Have you called Trump madman? Have you called your politicians madman? All the people that are squandering money, putting pains in Nigerians. The politicians are putting pains to Nigerians, to the masses. You never call them mad people. But somebody, because you have a hatred because of him, you tore your citizenship, your everything you have. You tore it because of the hatred. Let us once, if you see the truth, say the truth. Say the truth. The truth will never hurt. If unless you don't want to hear the truth, that's why you want to hurt you. That's why it's going to hurt you. But if you lie the truth will never hurt you. Nigerian politicians they don't like truth. Look at Ojo Okalo. He all this blabbing. And somebody that came out last time, so his salary is 14 million. And see, the 14 million is not nothing. Look at him. Like 14 million you earn every month is nothing. 14 million is nothing to you. And you're coming here blabbing, saying, oh, yeah, since this thing that's happening, what have you done? Or what have you do to rescue Nnamdi Kanu? It's for your state, for crying loud. It's for your state. Even if it's not your state, it's an Igbo person, and it's in Nigeria. Must we play politics in anything we are doing in Nigeria? Okay, politics being played in America. Democrats and the Republicans always fight, but they never kill anybody. But Nigeria, they kill themselves. APC, PDP, whatever. If this one says, I disagree with you, next thing, he will go and buy the person. Look at the people that have died because of politics. Fuchsia William, can them. Borige, kind all of them. There are so many. Because of politics in Nigeria. It's only Nigeria. In Africa, you will see, I disagree with you, the next thing, you go and buy that person. It's only Nigeria. You say Nigeria is a disgrace. If you don't know it, it's a very disgrace. If you like, believe. If you don't like, don't believe it. Thank you, Nigeria Watch. I will stop here.
All right. Ogashimizi, thank you very much, sir, for that submission. I appreciate you. Okay, let's hear from Tunaja. Tunaja, it's good to have you on the show. Good evening to you, sir. Talk to us.
Yeah, greetings, this in Nigeria Watch. Greetings to the panelists too. Greetings to the chat and specific greetings to the viewers. Nigeria Watch, I appreciate the fact that you put in the work every day you are here. So I do appreciate that. I saw this in Wole Soyinka's statement and that of P2B, including I also saw the one from the other lady. I think the lady has a point. I think there's an idea out there like to erase all the dead for some reason. I don't understand it. There is, and I think Wole Soyinka for once, recently he's been doing a lot of nonsense that I didn't like. But for once, I feel like he is onto something. Like I have that same kind of impression. Like there's something wrong with the people. People are just confused now. They don't know what they are doing anymore. They are demanding. They will say they care about life. 1 minute, then they will dismiss the dead from somebody's action, and at the same time, they will be wishing that somebody like Trump will come and save them. When clearly Trump is not there to save you. He's not there to save anybody. He's there to save his own people. It's like, what kind of madness? Is this a form of madness, a psychosis that has befallen Nigerians, that they just advocate things that will destroy them now? 1 minute they are saying, Nnamdi Kanu is innocent, forgetting that Those lives have been lost. But somehow, when bandits kill people, lives suddenly matter then. It's like, why are you not consistent with all of them? Anybody that causes a loss of life of Nigerians are a problem to us, including the Nigerian government, by the way. They are a problem. The Nigerian government that refuses to do anything all this while to solve the insecurity problem is a problem. All of them, and don't be this in kind of this in wishy-washy about this. Trump is not coming to save you. Nobody saved the Igbo people. They saved themselves. No other people come and save you, anybody. The idea that people sit here and think, oh, they are this defense secretary of America. When America comes and bombs, they will tell them, oh, bomb only Sambisa, only bomb only here. No. By the time they are done with you, your nation will not be the same anymore. And the comment P2B made, and I think maybe people are twisting it, it's not so dissimilar to what President Tinubu did. President Tinubu went there and said, oh, we are going to cooperate with you. But he is trying to make it play politics by saying, oh, don't accept it. You should accept it. No, even P2B is not going to sit inside the country and expect Trump to come and bomb his country. If he does that, he too will not be in office. That's not any self-respecting nation behaves, where you are invited to just come and start bombing your country indiscriminately. That's not how it works. You have to cooperate with the government for them to do that kind of stuff in your country. And I think that's probably what he meant. And at the same time, he's playing politics, saying that Tinubu is trying not to trying to argue with Trump. I'm not sure. I remember Tinubu saying, "Oh, if you want to come and assist us with fighting terrorists, we are all open." Was it not the Nigerian government that wanted to buy weapons from America, and America prevented them from buying it until Trump came and sold it the last time? So it's not like the Nigerian government has sat down completely, but where they've sat down for me is the fact that everything they've been doing so far, they know full well it's not going to work. All of them know, including Peter Obi. Peter Obi, when he was running for presidency, he said he was going to recruit about 1 million into the Nigerian military. Why do you think he was saying that? Because he knew the problem. But when he didn't win the election, he kept quiet. He kept quiet about that aspect of everything that is going on in the country. If you say you want the president to secure the country, why are you not telling him to recruit that 1 million? Why did he keep quiet? He himself kept quiet. Look at President Tinubu went to Chatham House and promised. All of them promised that he was going to recruit hundreds of thousands into our security forces. Did they do that? No, they didn't. That's the only one promise Tinubu made that he never did. Atiku promised the same thing. Kwakwaso promised the same thing. They know the problem. The question you should be asking yourself, why are they not recruiting to secure our country? They know the reason why these terrorists are doing what they are doing is because they have the space to operate. Come to the UK now, go and try to operate like that. Let's see how you're going to operate in the UK. Before you run here, you will see security. Before you run here, you will see security. You will see somebody commit a crime in the UK. Before 24 hours, they will catch them. Why did they catch them so easily? Because they're everywhere. When they tell, and many Nigerians are so wicked, they are evil. When you tell them they should secure your country, you know what they will tell you? Oh, there's Boko Haram in the military. Oh, we are not going to do it. And many of these people, they sit in the Oyibo country. When if they call police, 5 minutes, police is there. 10 minutes, police is there. How do you think our Nigerian security forces are spirit? They will be 20 miles away. How are they supposed to reach where incident is occurring? Are they spirit? Can you defend 1,000 people? What kind of wicked human being does that? Our people are really wicked people, you know. Do you know one Nigerian soldier? One Nigerian soldier has to defend 1,000 citizens.
Can I ask you a question?
Hold on, please. How can one Nigerian soldier be able to defend 1,000 citizens? Now they are killing your generals too. On top of it, it's going to get worse. I've been saying this for years. And many Nigerians, you are wicked. What kind of disease have you got in your head when they tell you you should recruit people to defend your country and you refuse? You say, no, I won't do that. I hate the government. They are compromised. They are these excuses. You won't defend your country, yet you sit in a country that is well defended, heavily securitized countries. But when they tell you, I've been saying it for years, and some of them will come now and say, oh, people are being kidnapped. I feel sorry. No, you don't. You don't. People like you like to cry when somebody's already dead, but you will not prevent the death. That's the kind of Nigerians we tend to have. They want to cry and pose like see they care about the loss of life. But when they tell them how to stop it, they will fight you. When you tell them, oh, it's good for you to secure your people and make sure you don't lose, people are able to go to farm, you need to recruit them. You need to train them. How many people? I remember asking Nigeria Watch that we should start a campaign on that issue. And to be fair to Nigeria Watch, he was open to it. At the core of our problem is the security problem. That is why your country is always weak. That's why your country is bleeding resources. That's why how can people not feel safe in your country, they will come and invest. How can people not feel safe in your country, they will come and even visit? Even fellow Nigerians are running helter-skelter. What you want to do is put security forces everywhere. Every single inch of Nigeria should be protected. If they move for the next 10 years, if they move an inch, they will not see any space to move. If they come out, they get caught. That's how it's supposed to be. This idea that we want to sow division amongst each other. Oh, there are people compromised that are causing it. There are people compromised that are doing this. Of course, there are people compromised. But that's not all the military. That general that was killed, is it Boko Haram? What is wrong with you people? I know people that have died almost the same way that general was killed. I know somebody that I used to work with. I just heard that he went and worked in the military, only for him to be ambushed on their way back from where they went. I know somebody like that. And yet you people will just come online and start saying, oh, the military is all Boko Haram. Where did you get the evidence from? When you are talking, you really should be careful what you are saying. Because what you buy, we see for your country, when the destruction comes, you are not going to be there. You are, you won't man country.
To Niger, please, I will ask you a question, please.
Go ahead and ask your question, if Nigeria Watch allows.
Do they recruit Boko Haram or not?
They don't. Especially the Nigerian government doesn't recruit Boko Haram. I don't know why people keep saying that. Why do you keep saying something that is not true? I don't.
Okay.
People perpetrate so much lies.
All right. Hello. Everybody, keep your opinion to yourself. When it gets to your minutes, use it to tackle him, please.
They work with Boko Haram. They work with Boko Haram people. Yeah.
Your minutes is over. Thank you. Your minutes is over.
Thank
you very much. Thank you. I'll come back to you. Oga CM, it's good to have you on this. Before you, Madam Origin is right here. Thank you very much, ma'am. Please talk to us. Good evening to you.
Hello.
Thank you, ma'am. Talk to us. Yes, 3 minutes, please. Talk to us, ma'am.
Thank you for picking my call. I greet everybody. I greet all well-meaning Nigerians, everyone that, you know why this is important. Even if you give me 30 seconds, that is okay. Because the reason is, everybody, please, if you are well-meaning, if you are angry, if what is going on inside that contraction, the British cocktail, is hurting you, please let your voice be known. Because these people are everywhere with campaign. In any way they can stop help from us. We need this help like 10 years ago. We need this help like yesterday. So please, if the only thing I can say is please like, share. This today's Mr. Niger Watch, you did a great job. There is a lot of information in this podcast that needs to go fast. Please like and share. If you have 2 gadgets, like it, share it. Let these messages go far. That is how we save ourselves. It is not everybody that will come out. I don't have a platform, but I can come here and shout. If you can't shout, you can hit the like button. Anything you can do for us to get the help we need. We need this. And before I go further, I thank yesterday Madam Rita did a great job, and I thank her for that. Mommy Diaspora, thank you for all you do. Thank you for coming out every day. This is your work for humanity, and you never lose your reward. Thank you, Mr. Niger Watch. Thank you for your platform for humanity, because what has behooved humanity is dangerous. Don't mind all these snake takia people. They will use everything, anything to achieve their agenda. But God in heaven will shame all of them. No matter how they bring it, somehow, some way, there will be help. And all this nonsense shenanigans, everyone that have taken part, whether by a sneaky way of presenting things, however, and those that 300 people abducted, you bring back 50.
Thank you, ma'am.
I want us to be shouting hallelujah. Anyway, thank you, Mr. Niger Watch. I rested there.
Thank you.
I just came to tell people to like and share. And anyhow you can make the message. If you see any X message you like, press retweet. Everything we can do, because these bad people are everywhere. They want to stop this help from coming. God bless you, Mr. Niger Watch.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much, ma'am. Okay. I'd like us to move on to Ogasien. If you are there, please talk to us. Good evening to you, sir. Ogasien, you are not there now.
Hello, Niger Watch.
Okay. Hello.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. Please, I would like to observe all protocols. Sorry, I won't show my camera because I'm in a meeting, but so to speak, that I have to say something. Thank you very much. Good evening, everybody. That is UK time. I greet each and every one of us, those that have made it possible for us to gather today, wherever you may be, contributing through the chat or the panel. Yes, quite a couple of things to say, but I will just plow through them as much as I can before the time the bell goes. Number one, let me say, showing criticisms of Trump. You see, I don't know whether it's appropriate for me to say this, but Shoyinka is calling Trump a madman. Obviously, there's a misunderstanding between the two. Okay, if we should permit it, Shoyinka also called, because of his criticisms of Jonathan administration, probably he felt Jonathan wasn't doing it the proper way. Fair enough, people criticize Jonathan, but he left Jonathan and called the wife Shippopotamus. What we know is hippopotamus, but he coined the word Shippopotamus to insult patient Jonathan. You see? Now, in the course of Peter Obi's campaign or something since 2023, people must have had reason to criticize Shoyinka and call him names. Then the heaven was brought down. How can we be insulting an old man? How can we be calling Shoyinka name? He called Peter Obi Badue. People now thought to call him Badue Professor. I remember moderator giving him the tag Professor Rice and Beans and all those. You see, if you want to go to equity, go with clean hands. I'm not against you criticizing Trump. In the US here, they are criticizing him. But when you call somebody a madman, supposing that some people now call Shoyinka a madman, what they will talk it is obedient. Obedient and insulting Tinubu. Peter, because your supporters to order. That's what I want to point out. It is not whether the import of whether we have insecurity or nothing. Then on insecurity, this is what I have to say. Let us for once pause. Say, Trump, hold on, don't come. Let's give Nigeria 2 months. It will be worse. That is the issue. It will be worse. There is no point doing all these things. America volunteered to help. What you should not expect Nigeria to do if we have a responsible government is to say, okay, yes, this is the area. If it's even Nigeria that we point to Trump, these are the area these people dominate. The governor of Zamfara say he knows where they are, that he can be. So this is what Nigeria should do. Tell America, say, so that we've not had insecurity. Leave Akwa Ibom. We are not talking of insecurity in Akwa Ibom. No camp. Leave maybe something like Cross River. We are not having there. Bayelsa, we don't have. He said, but Go to Zamfara. The governor knows there. Niger State governor, where is it in your state where the ISIS are operating, hoisting their flag? This is what we want. And not for somebody to come and say, you see, this thing called, what is the need of sovereignty if you are sinking? What is, if your government cannot protect you? You see, life and property that is the major role of government. And if you failed in that, you have failed. You just have to call the world, please come and assist us. In coming, the stupidity of Nigeria is to say, okay, come. I do not expect Nigeria to say, Trump, go ahead. What you do is that you can tell them, if your soldiers are coming, please, this is Zamfara. Based on what the governor said, this is Katsina, this is Kebbi. The governors there, they can know, that is to say they have agreed that insecurity should be curbed or that these people should be fought. There is no point in grandstanding. Oh no, we are saying terror. Why should we invite a foreign? We have to. We have to. People are being pied. If it takes an American soldier to go and guide every church in Kwara State, let them come. Please let them come. I don't believe, according to Mao Zedong of China, he's a communist China in those days. He wanted to get close to, what is the name, America. For the first time, the first American president to visit China was Richard Nixon in 1971. Go and somebody should fact check me. The first president was Richard Nixon. I think it's 1971. I may not get the year right. But it's the first American president to visit China. Remember, China is a communist system. America is on the other side during the Cold War. Because the man wanted something. They asked Mao Zedong, say, look, you are not becoming a capitalist holder. Look, why you go? He said, no, it is not the color of the cat that matter, but the cat that can kill the rat. That is what Nigeria should be talking. If you want America, yes, I believe them. Yes, you direct them. What is the difference between the governors of maybe Dakasina, Zamfara, Kebbi, and all those northern regions where they are crying, saying that they need this, they need is declaring security in a state of emergency, all these things. If they cry to you, Tinubu, you are incapable. It's as good as you extending your hand to Trump, please come and help us. Then you tell them, America will be stupid if you are telling them to go to Zamfara and they are going to Akwa Ibom. They won't do that. But because of this issue of propaganda, everything is propaganda. They are coming to thief our oil. America cannot come. If they come, they will be like Afghanistan. Go and look at Iraq. All those nonsense. Why can't we? And the people are crying every day. You see, it pains me that when I hear this type of thing. So what do we do? Since America said that they are coming and they've not come, at least for 2 weeks now, if I'm not mistaken, at least 2 weeks. What has happened? Even with that fear, people are still being pied. Meaning that, so even with America's volunteering to come, it's not even enough to scare them away. Some videos, only I don't believe so many things social media. We are not waiting here, let them come. We will not go anywhere. All the meaning of all this. If Nigeria is serious, insecurity, you can't do the number one job of government. And somebody is volunteering to come and help you, even if it's at a cost. Since the prices, since what you want is to save your people, you tell them this is what I want. It's like giving people contract to come and tie road. They don't just come and start to tie any road. You say, this is the road I want. So you show them what they should do. Granted that, let me say it, granted that, those people that are shouting insecurity are willing for it to be solved, not for them to, tomorrow they say, see, I'm a Christian want to buy Muslim. Because when Azubiki Hejiri under Jonathan was decimating Boko Haram in Borno State, Buhari, Atiku, El-Rufai, all of them, they said Ndi Igbo want to kill the Northerners to revenge what they did to them during the Civil War, that Hejirika must be sacked. If Jonathan didn't sack him, they wouldn't give him a second term. They pressured Jonathan, they sacked the man. And it was Buhari, all those Buhari, El-Rufai, General Guzo, all of them, they were the people that invited, invited Boko Haram. Now, let me say this by way of context. I've lived in the UK, Nigeria, what you've lived in the UK. In fact, you grew up in the UK. There can never be a time, I bet my life, when an opposition politician in the UK will ever go and invite terror inside the UK just to make sure that he used it to discredit the government in power so that they can vote for him. It can never happen. So when people draw contrast mentioning UK, all these things, I just laugh. This is Niger Watch. We are here to educate people and not to mislead them. So it can never work. No matter how Oyibo disagree among themselves, they can never go and invite terror. Jonathan, Boko Haram in Nigeria was invitation. They were told to come in. They were invited just because of the fact that they Fulani want power. That is the reason. So it can never happen in UK. It can never ever happen. No white man, even if he's a Kemi Badenoch, who is leader of conservative, being a black lady, he can never try that. Because patriotism in your country is important. You can't just because of politics, you invite harm on your people, and now they are crying. America went to help, and people are twisting everything. Please, Trump, you should come. But in this case, they are called guided. You go to the place and then deal with them so that people will stop. Or if they feel that America standing on our road, like they're doing in the East, yet if you go to the East, every 100 meters before, you see soldier mounting everywhere. Yet they are crying. So what are they doing for? What are they there for? Withdraw them. So if it's bringing American soldiers to come and stay in northern Nigeria, all over the place, that will scare them, please let them come. Even if they don't throw bomb, what we want, I don't care how they solve it, but let there not be buying. Let terrorism end. That's what I'm saying. I will come back on the other nonsense lady that was just talking rubbish about injustice. Imagine a lawyer who says he knows more than Professor Zekode. Thank you.
Thank you, Augustine. Thank you, sir. Okay, Mr. Odua, please talk to us, sir. Good evening to you.
Okay, our dream nation. You jumped me, Maoga.
Yes, our dream nation. Sorry. Yeah, talk to us.
Oh, well, if I say you go take coffee, smoke with deal.
No, coffee. I beg. Let's walk. Thank you. 8 minutes.
Good evening, sir. I don't say you want to go rest. Good evening, sir. Thank you for what you do, and God bless you. The panelists, I greet every one of you. Thank you all for the submission. Yeah, let me just stand on the existing protocol. Sometimes when we come to speak in public to deceive people, nobody is saying what Nnamdi Kanu did is all correct. Nobody is saying that. Nigerians who have been talking online, everyone is talking about the injustice, the measure given to him and the treatment given to others. So sometimes when we want to come to discuss it, say it how it is. Nnamdi Kanu judgment, how they treated him, it's not the same way. The government wasn't fair to him. Sunday Igboho, Buhari declared him as a terrorist, and he was charged with treasonable offense. As soon as Tinubu got into power, the Nigeria court did not even try him. I think it was in Benin Republic, or I think somebody somewhere like that. Immediately, they withdraw every charges and freed him. So the case of Nnamdi Kanu, the terrorists in the north, everyone are saying, even the IGP said it today, that if they come and they repent, they are going to accept that they cannot deny them that. So that is why Nigerians are crying. I say, you are not being fair to this person. The same measure you give to the people in the north, the people in the west, give it the same way to the people in the southeast. That is just what Nigeria is saying. If Sunday Igboho is being jailed and all the terrorists who are terrorizing the north are getting the same thing, they are being jailed. None of them is being, like they say, they are rehabilitating them, then bringing them back, re-employing them to what the armed forces. If you have treated them the same way you treated Nnamdi Kanu, then when you gave Nnamdi Kanu this judgment, no Nigerian will come to begin to talk about that. So that is where we are getting it wrong. We just want you to be fair to everyone. Anyone that have done things wrongly against the constitution of our country should face any action, to face the law and you will be equal, as the law said. It's a mother who have children and giving them fair hearing and equal judgment, not looking. That is why the woman is blindfolded. So we should be fair to each other. That is just the thing Nigeria is talking about. Nobody is saying what Nnamdi Kanu did was right or wrong or this, but it's the injustice on how they handle it and how they are treating him is what is different. What is so special? That man mentioned something. A judge asserting himself, becoming a judicial council, only himself becoming an executive council, giving some directive, deciding where they want to keep him. Do you have that executive order? Those are things people are seeing and say is suspicious. So it means he's not even aware of those things, because you can't tell me a judge who have been sitting will not understand. It's as if a script somebody wrote, executive wrote to him and come and display. So those are things people are complaining. And I hear some of you are saying, Trump, oh, Trump, you are mocking CM when he was talking that Trump coming to help Nigeria. Is the American government not helping Nigeria? They help you with the HIV. They help you with everything. Hey, they are giving you. You don't complain then. When they now come to Soke, this place we have been investing our resources on. If they shut down those things, do you know how many people who are getting inhaler because of the support of America? They subsidize those things for them. Most of them are getting free treatment that your government could not provide. When it comes to this now, the place of their interest, they have invested so much resources. They don't want you to collapse it. People will be coming to tell us that they are coming for our resources and bring those negative propaganda to deceive Nigerians. I pity those people who listen to you. And Dr. CM, I respect you so much. The other time you made mention of something, please, I don't want you, because I know you are an intelligent man. Don't believe in those false narratives that you made that statement. I look at it and say, no, this is not Dr. CM. Nobody is coming to burn down Southeast. If Southeast feel that what they are doing to their home brother is not good, they should rise up and condemn it. Protest is a right of every individual. So when you begin to push this narrative, Dr. CM, you mentioned that while you were in US. You said they have brought in DSS and all those things. And so what? To do what? To burn down that is the false narrative they are pushing to scare people from doing the right thing. If we continue to push those narratives, the same politicians, the same people brain behind it are the people pushing those narratives to tell you, oh, they want to burn down Southeast, so nobody should come out. If things is wrong, why can't you come out and say, no, this something is not wrong. It's not right. The way you are treating our people. Now they are pushed that narrative to say, oh, if anybody wake up, they want to use that opportunity to burn down Southeast. Everybody now, they have shut their mouth. Please, Dr. Sim, you are a good man. I don't want you to fall in those things. I want you to have a reflection. Please, it's the enemy that are pushing this narrative. If you feel you are not happy with what is happening, bring your point. If it is to stand on the street in front of Hope Uzodinma government house, OT government house, to say this is our demand, nothing is wrong. Nothing is wrong. So stop pushing, and people should stop pushing this false narrative, intimidating. Jews Okalu have come to TV saying his own one just to make people, everybody, to accept it the way it is. We cannot be working based on their own ideology. They keep manipulating people. We shouldn't allow that. So, Dr. CM, I don't want you to fall in that one. Have a think of this. I just say, let me point it out for you. Allow people to have their freedom. No DSS will burn down Southeast. No DSS will burn down any Nigeria. We've allowed to put all the police. If you know something is wrong, you can protest and say this is wrong. Treat us equally. Everyone have a right to say that. No one will shut down the Southeast. Let me come to Professor. Let me not even call him. You know, sometimes some people, because of who they are, some of the things they hide on, they have done a lot of bad things. Then they have gotten a lot of titles to become a public figure. So whenever they are messing up, people don't see their disgrace. People don't see things they are doing. Wolo Soyinka is a disgrace to the Yoruba nation. They say gray hair come with wisdom, but he's suffering from a lot of things. He doesn't know what he's doing anymore. It's a disgrace. He should leave Donald Trump. American people are living a good life. Tinubu, you join to protest because most of them have given you people a fame, giving you a lot of things. You can't speak to Tinubu. Under his watch, Nigeria cannot protest. Under his watch, all the impunity things going on. You have never spoken. You are not talking to Tinubu. It's Donald Trump. What is your problem with Donald Trump? The same government you come, you are part of people that brought down the government of Goodluck Jonathan. Is Tinubu government better than Goodluck Jonathan?
All right. Thank you.
Okay, sorry, Nigeria.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you, sorry. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Mr. Odua, talk to us. Good evening.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Good evening, Mr. Najawash. Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone in the panel. Thank you all. Good evening, Mommy in Diaspora. God bless you, Mommy. Thank you for your great work. Thank you, ma. Good evening, commenters, listeners, and viewers, and the passerby. Thank you all. Well, anyway, me, I don't really have much to say than to first thank our brother Peter Obi for the place he was giving his teaching or whatever, because he was able to let the crowd know that when you are hungry and you see food, you don't need to ask who cooked the food. First eat. Then, before you can now be asking who cooked the food, what did they use to cook it. Because all this, I want to talk to our brother to Nigeria, because I thank God that you said they should recruit and Nigeria, and that was you are be yearning for. Now they are looking for recruitment to Nigeria, but you have not go there to go and register. You have not told us that they have recruited you. Because according to the Bible, Jesus Christ said, "Learn from me." That is what he teaches his disciples. So when you that know how they have to recruit, that is only solutions, that America should not come and help us. No, we should not cry out. Our people should be dying in silence. Please. And now they want to recruit. They are not looking for, they even say it's mandatory. And you are here, you did not go to tell them that you volunteer yourself and volunteer your family so that all of them become the military, that you want them to recruit for us. So it will be painful to see that the advisor could not advise himself. Me, I do say when
Against recruitment, is that it?
when Operation Wipe, when all this Fulani or this Hausa, whatever they call themselves, when they were troubling my village, I'm from Meho Road. When they were troubling my village, we will call Operation Wipe. Before they came from UBTH or came from whatever they will be in GRO that time, those Fulani will still enter bush. So one day they have to told us that it is our people that are the criminal. That is why when they come, they will not see it, we will hide them. I was the person volunteered myself. I said, come, let me go and show you people the place that they are robbing. I took the Operation Wipe to the bush, but they go in, they lit you, they said, no, let them go home. That was the day my immediate junior brother saw them, said they were 10, now where we gone. They met him inside the farm where he was working. That 9 of them were we gone, that they were 10. Even the 10 other he holds in his own pocket, the cloth he left in the hut, they went there and still take the 10 naira. Some said they went to school, there is no work. That is why they engaged themselves in this criminality. That was what they told that my brother at that time in the bush. So, I said it before that the only solution to insecurity or security to take place, if I'm a governor, I said from primary school, that is where you start recruiting people, not even secondary school, not to talk of university, not to talk of when people will come and say they want to enter this work. Instead of you allowing them to enter, you will start giving them conditions. You will go collect money from all of them. At the end of the day, the people that you are going to put, they are different. Then in such country, how are they going? How will people be willing to work for you, to do the work? I said, government don't supposed to collect money for a person who want to become a soldier, police, whatever. You don't supposed to pay any money, whether you want to collect from or want to do this. You don't supposed to pay to become it. But Nigeria will frustrate you. They will collect your money, whether you are Navy, whatever. They will collect money from as many of people. They will frustrate all of them. At the end of those, they will not even take more than 10. Now you are telling recruit, they want to recruit 10 million. How are they going to recruit 10 million? They just want, who is the 10 million they want to recruit? Now, you said that the general was this. When that school girls, whether in Zamfara, Kwara State, those school children, they went and kidnapped, how do you people call them? Did you know here that the governor said the soldier that we are guarding them were retrieved between 40-something minutes, then that incident take place? Who now retrieve those soldiers? Who have the right to tell soldiers on the road that we want you to leave that your position, no longer work there? Is it not military? Is it not those general? Is it not the top officers? So when you just come out and tell us recruit, then you say recruit, you have not told us the form, how the strategies to recruit look like, and who are to select the people that they are going to recruit, and where they are going to recruit them from, and which position they are going to start from, and if they recruit them, how they are going to start working. You did not tell us those things. You just say, you have been saying it here. You think you come and be deceiving all of us with that one. You have been saying that they should recruit, and then we are against it. Nobody's against recruit if they recruit the way recruit's supposed to be. Because if the people are against recruit, why are they saying they need state police, they need community police, they need this? Why are they using America counting, whatever, to give example? If people are against recruitment, the general that you have been talking, the other time there was one Yoruba man that we were fighting in the front of the incident. I remember his video came out when he was making a call that they need RPG, that the way the machine the other people are using is heavier than their machine, that they need this, they need that. What did they do? That time was Buhari. Instead of them bringing those things that man requested, what do? They record that man back from the forefront. They call him, and then they went and destroyed the other small boys that is left of his back. So you come and tell us recruit. Who are the one recruiting people that you are deceiving us with? Or are you part of them that want looking for how to kill our small children? I have said it. If really they want to set it, why are they not sending Kwara people go to Kwara and defend your land as a military man, police, and whatever? If you are a Zamfara, remain Zamfara. If you are Benue, remain Benue. Why are they taking those boys to the SAT? Those they are outside to the SAT and taking the SAT people to the Sambisa? Do we know any place in that place? Do we hear the language? Do we know any community? Do we know anybody? Then tomorrow they tell you that the Boko Haram overrun them. Do you think we are foolish? That we don't even have sense to think that they are killing our children? All those boys that Goodluck Jonathan recruited from the side, they have finished all of them in the name of they are fighting Boko Haram. You are telling us they should come and recruit 1 million, 10 million?
Against recruitment or not? All these people, you just talk.
No, you show example to us. Why are they not why do you not go for recruitment and carry your children to recruit and your entire family? Thank you, Mr. Najawo.
Hello, Niger Watch. Hello. When I say Arsenal, they play today. Hello, Niger Watch.
No, Augustine, thank you. Somebody is waiting. Thank you. Mr. Abdul Malik. Please, Augustine, thank you, sir. Abdul Malik, please talk for us. Good evening to you.
This guy, he called me out quite often.
Okay, Abdul Malik, if you are not there, I'll move on now.
I'm here.
I'll put you on back, please.
I hear somebody was talking.
If you
Sorry.
Calling me.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
But me, I call you. You say you heard somebody was talking. You always do this. I don't understand. We're waiting for somebody that was talking.
I'm sorry for that. Good evening, Mr. Nigeria Watch. Good evening, everyone in the panel. Good evening, Nigeria. People that they have abducted in the Kwara State, they have been rescued, right? This Nigeria government, they are propagandists. You will not ask yourself, how can they rescue people? We have not seen anyone that they have been persecuted, right? The terrorists, the bandits. No one have been by. How? Who does that? When bandits abduct people, kidnap people to the bush, even though all of them, they are not there, some of them, they must be there, be guiding those people so that they will not run away, right? Okay, where are those people? Where are the bandits? We have not seen anyone that they have prosecuted or anyone that they have by. This government, they are just deceiving themselves. I don't know why people are using people's life to play politics. You cannot create human being. How can you use somebody's life to play politics? It's very bad. It's wrong. You can play politics with other things. Even though you deceive most of the people, it's not everybody you can deceive. You rescue people. What about the people that kidnap the people, the bandits, the terrorists? No one will be by or no one will be persecuted. How? Who does that? They are just like they know what they are doing. They are the bandits. As I said before, I continue to say this. Because if they are not the bandits, let them announce the list, the sponsoring of the bandit. That is the root cause of it. Yeah, that is the cause. When they pronounce those names, the bandit will stop in Nigeria automatically. Yeah, because that is where they get their fund from, their money from, their fund. Without that, they will not have power. Let them pronounce the name, the word to say, to hear. They are the bandit. They don't have anything to say. They should put stuff for kidnapping, not to rescue. No, let them put stuff for kidnapping people in Nigeria, for the insecurity. That is what we need. Yes, we need that. It's not to go and rescue people. We don't need to kidnap anymore in the country. Yeah, that is what we need. This government is a propagandist government. They are lying. They are the one that kidnap people. They are using it to play politics. You went to go and rescue people. There is no one of those bandits that be by. No one will be arrested. No one will say. Who does that? I be those people that they just keep them in the bush and run away. How? It's not possible now. They are just propaganda, deceptive people. Nigeria has become joke. Look at what Donald Trump. Nigeria is a disgraced country. It is. How? It is. Why it is not? It's a disgraced country. A country where after 60 years, no light. And we have what it takes. Other 1 year, we have light. Is it not disgrace? First of all, there is no road. We have what it takes to give road. Is it not disgrace? No water, no school, no school, no school, no air, no hospital. The politicians, when they are sick, they went to abroad. Is it not disgrace? Donald Trump said it well, that is very clear to everybody. If you lie, you argue it. But the truth is very bitter. Because some of us, we don't like the truth. Perhaps they cannot conduct free and fair election. What type of disgrace do you want anymore? Those are the major disgrace. You can't give the major social amenity 3, you can't give your citizen. What else do you want about disgrace? What is disgrace? The problem is very big. What Peter Obi says is true. You quite all right, we have seen it's obvious. You guys are compromised, even the military, right? You can't fight this insecurity. Why can't you allow somebody that can help you to scrap those people away, to come in. Yes, to assist you to fight those people, because the military now, they are compromised. Yeah, there is traitor among them. That's why they cannot fight insecurity. Yeah, they are the bandit too. They are using it now to do business, to collect money from people, from poor people. Ransom, imagine everywhere. This government is very disgraceful government. Nigeria have never been like this before. What we are seeing now today, if it pass now to 6 months, if there is nothing dramatic, is nothing that is change is done, it will be worst. Yeah, it will be worst, because the where the country is going now is not the right track. But people don't see it that way right now, because every people feel like it did not affect me, I'm free. No, you are not free. Imagine somebody have audacity where they worship. You went there to go and kidnap people. What else do you add? What else? How do you want those people to go far? They will go any length to go anywhere to go and adopt, because they don't have that fear of God. They are devilish people, satanic. Yeah, that is what we are seeing. Let Trump come. I don't know what is he waiting for, to go and assist them to fight the bandit. Almost how many was going to a mode now, there is nothing changed. Everything is worsening every day. Okay, what else do you want? The citizens, they cannot do it, because those with their arms, even our military don't have the kind of arms they have. What else do you want? Who will help? Let international body to come and help. As I said before, if UK will allow them, because UK, they are one of the problem of Nigeria too. Look at the Kanu case. Somebody that is not a terrorist, right? He was fighting for agitation. Okay, we know he have some offense. Okay, why can't you do others the way you do him? But you will know somebody banned it in live video. Why can't you track those people in the bush? When somebody is doing live video, is telling you what is doing with arms illegally. You cannot track those people. Who does that? Somebody called Nigeria is a disgrace country. What else? So if there is a word that you will use more than disgrace, it's more than disgrace. The government they are failed Nigeria. This is not government. Those are businessmen. Yeah, those are transaction men. It's not business. It's not government. They are just there for their transaction. Yeah, that is what they are using people's life to play gamble, because it's not affected their family, right? Their family living abroad. It's bullshit. Thank you very much, Mr. Nigeria Watch.
All right, Mr. Abdul Malik. Thank you very much, my brother. You said that these have never happened before. Have you forgotten that, what is it called? Buhari's regime was also satanic, not just this Tinubu's regime. So we should know that the satanism has started for so long. So I will prefer you categorize OAPC together. It didn't just start now. Kidnapping, banditry, terrorism have been going on far before now. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay, we're going to have our final submission. Yes, sir. We're going to have our final submission now. This final submission, I'm giving 30 minutes amongst the remaining people on the panel. The 30 minutes should be managed amongst all of you. I'm not going to manage it. If not allow one person to talk for 15 minutes, concern me. Once he already 30 minutes, because I timed it, I will end the show. The 30 minutes.
Okay.
Where the noise coming from? Okay. I would like us to start with the way it for table, Niger, then followed by our Dream Nation, Oduwa, Chimeze, Abdul Malik, and Ogasien. But You don't necessarily have to do it that way. Just interject yourself for 30 minutes. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, although I think you kept mentioning me regarding recruitment. You see, what you should have just said was, I agree.
Please, we want one after the other, please. We don't want, because Niger, if you enter here now, you won't stop. I know you.
Okay, so first you have to agree we need more people. Like the Senate now in Nigeria is passing a rule now saying they need to recruit 100,000 because they know that we don't have enough people. You have never tried to protect 1,000 people before to see how hard it is. How can you expect the Nigerian military to do that job? I don't know why our people are like this, where you will say, you will know this is impossible for one person to do, and you keep telling them to, oh, they can deal with the bandits. No, they can't. They don't have the numbers. They simply don't have it. When bandits, you go to this area, bandits will run to the other area. You go to another area, they will run to the other. What are you going to do? When you are busy chasing them, they will have chance to ambush you and kill you. You think that is easy, and the reason why the Nigerian government is not doing it is because of these same people that are forcing them not to do it. They keep telling them like they go and do that kind of stuff. They're not going to help them with loan. They're not going to help them with this and that. And sometimes downright they threaten them not to do it. Didn't you both see Ribadu, our national security advisor, begging Oyibo people? He was begging Oyibo people to come and save us. What is the difference between him and many Nigerians now? You see, they kicked Americans out of Niger, next door to us. They kicked them out because Niger kept having terrorism problem. America had the largest drone base that they have in the world in Niger. They kicked them out, and now suddenly they are threatening Nigeria. And you don't know, maybe that's what they are looking for. They want to come back again inside Africa, the way they want to. And many of us are welcoming them into this in Nigeria. And guess what? Tinubu doesn't even have to fight hard. You forget that Tinubu is their friend. Tinubu, where does he go all the time? He's always in France. He's always in the UK. He is their friend. Maybe this is a way to con us so that America can bring their military base inside Nigeria. And if you think they are going to solve the problem, they never solved it in Niger, by the way. They never did. They never solved it in Afghanistan. They never solved it in Iraq. They never solved it in Niger. They never solved it anywhere. The only place they were able to solve it is in their own country. Only us can take care of our problem. We should be forcing our Senate and our lawmakers, all of them, to recruit into the security forces because they don't have the numbers. If they did, this problem would have gone away a long time ago. It's so simple. People just complicate it so much. But I will let some other person speak. Thank you.
Dream Nation, oh, Dream Nation. Okay. Thank you. Dream Nation is not available. Thank you very much. Thank you to Nigeria Watch. Thank you to Nigeria. We don't have the Nigerian military don't have the numbers, but the Bantes has the number that is now overwhelming the Nigerian military. When people deceive themselves, they want to deceive other people. First, I said, not just to say recruit. You will have give us example that you are there already, and your family are there for recruitment. That is number one. Then number two, you telling us that the Nigerian military doesn't have the number. The Bante, do they have a helicopter? The answer is no. Do they have a jet? The answer is no. How many? If they have what is it? Microscope. If the Bande have microscope, do they have more than the Nigerian government, the Nigerian army? Then do they have Amoka more than the Nigerian army? If the bandits have Amoka, won't you ask them how do they get it? If not the Nigerian army that is supplying them those things. Now, the truth is, a thief can always support a thief. He can always look for a star to cover up for his friend. If not, there is no way that anybody will tell us that Nigerian army that are blocked everywhere in the south, that the Satanists themselves are not the terrorists now, but they block everywhere in the south. A place that the terrorism is taking place, that if you will go from one mile to another, 3 miles, 5 miles, 10 miles, you will not see a checking point. So then, but in the south where nothing is happening, every 100 meter there is
So are you
military.
waiting for some? You are waiting for something to happen in
There
the
is
south.
military.
The south is
I
where
bet
most
not
of
disturb
the
my talk. Not
the
disturb
south
my
is where
talk.
most
Not
of the
disturb my talk.
resources are
Because
money
when you
is
they talk,
achieved in
nobody
Nigeria.
disturb.
You want Boko Haram to start operating in the south before you.
When
You see,
when
people like
you were
you,
talking, nobody. Then when you were talking,
they
nobody
are
talk.
securing the south because the south generates
No, we
money.
don't need them to secure the south. Go and you don't you see that is why I say
Oh my
it
God,
is
this
only
guy,
the
you
thief
don't
of
know
a
anything about
friend.
security at all.
The
You don't know
only the
anything
thief
about
of a
security.
friend will support his friend.
If
Because
they don't
if
secure
not,
the south,
you
they will
are
not
the
have money
one
at all in the
talking.
country.
You are the one who talk. But
Oh my
now
God.
I'm not opening the wound. You are telling me they are securing
You're
the
not
south.
opening anything.
You
You're not using common
will
sense.
you leave the
You're not
people that
using
are
common
fighting to
sense.
go and be holding the person who did not near the fight at all? I don't now with the referee be blowing whistle for Matthijssen and Douglas that are fighting, or it will be blowing whistle for those who are looking inside the fight.
Let me ask you now. When they dealt with
You
Boko Haram in Borno State,
you don't need to ask
hold
me.
on, let me ask you. When they dealt with Boko Haram in Borno State, where did the insecurity go?
Do they deal with they did not deal with anything?
Did you notice that it went somewhere?
They did not deal with
Northwest?
anything. Don't deceive
Oh, look
yourself.
at that!
Stop
Look at
deceiving
that!
yourself. I'm too big to deceive for those kind of things.
You are
Because
pretending as if you don't know.
I have people who have retired as a military. Look at this man that we are talking that the general military. Was it not a general? When he was a general, you did not see because if I don't know if you have person in the soldier that you people are using Nigeria to make money. That is why.
Oh my
Because
God! You
because
talk
the
nonsense.
Boko
You're not making
Haram
sense.
doesn't have helicopter. They doesn't have any money. They doesn't have right to over telephone.
They
Nigeria
use
Nigeria
Okada.
soldiers
They use
have
Okada. They can navigate in the remote areas.
Nigeria government have right over all telephone, whether NTA, whether whatever. Nigeria government have right over all, and the same criminal will use it to make call. But if anybody do it in the south, they will trace the person. When it happen in the north, Nigeria Watch, I believe you are one of them, because if not, you will have not
You
been
just say
trying
stuff
to
and
be
you don't have
deceiving
any
people.
clue about what you are talking about at all. And the big point is that one man cannot protect 1,000 people. You can
Then
twist
in
your
the
head
south, they will say they catch Yahoo boy. They will parade all of them. In the north, they catch the Boko Haram. They will recruit them into military. They will tell you they are repentant.
Odua, can you protect 1,000 Nigerians?
Our brother from Auchi.
Can you protect 1,000
To
Nigerians?
Naija, stop deceiving yourself and let me talk.
Can
Our
you
brother from
protect
Auchi,
1,000 Nigerians?
our brother from Auchi is a military man. He was a military man. He were measuring names. He was measuring names of the soldiers they're supposed to hold. Do the Nigeria government hold them? I ask yourself, who have the right to call soldier away from checking point?
And he would pretend as if he cares
Naija,
about the
please
loss
allow
of
him
life
to
in Nigeria.
speak. To Naija, please allow him to speak.
I don't know how people will just come here and just
Another person can talk. Another person can talk, because to Naija is one of these bandits. It's one of these terrorists.
You don't know what you are talking about. That's what's annoying. A lot of people are dying, and you're here
See,
nonsense.
somebody on the chat called the Divine Cross. He said, if thief they follow you look for something, you can never find that thing. He said it at 10:34 p.m. and that is true. You see, this Boko Haram issue, we know how they came into Nigeria. They were used against President Jonathan. Somehow it backfired. Now they are now crying that people that bring it, they are the most affected. Not that it doesn't affect every other person, but they are the most, and they are crying the most. The governor, if I'm not mistaken, is either KB or Zamfara, said, you know where these people are? That if they are given the wherewithal or something, they will smoke them out and finish them. I think something like that. It might not be. Hold on. Wait now, hold on. Please, just allow me. Just allow me. Hey, listen now. I'm trying to put this so that people will understand. I'm not the commander in chief. I'm only saying, going by what we know. Now, for the man to say it, now what it means is that he's crying to the commander in chief, Bola Tinubu. Give me resources, I know where they are. I don't think Tinubu has done that. Probably Tinubu didn't do that because Tinubu hasn't got the resources or the capacity to deploy them. Now Trump is somewhere telling you, this is where you now tell the man, if you are coming, this is the direction. Go there and deal with them. Because this is exactly what Tinubu should have done. The fact that a governor is crying out, I have to believe him. Yes, I have to believe him. Forget about the way I have to believe that the governor of Zamfara State or Kebbi, who made that statement, is serious about it. Even if they're not serious, look at the casualty we are hearing every day. So Tinubu, he cried out for Tinubu as the commander-in-chief, do something. Tinubu should have mopped up soldiers that are idle or that are not really into combat and move them to the where action is, so that they can do something. But since you may not do it, probably you because of lack of capacity. Yes, you don't have enough. Probably some people you keep them somewhere for your own for reasons you know best. Now somebody is volunteering to bring his own troops. All you need to do. That's why people say America will come and bomb them. You tell America this is where we need you. It's as simple as that. That's what I will say. That's what I will say. Because because you have to, because that is the meaning of collaboration. That's what you will tell them. We are volunteering to help. Say, yes, America, thank you. Let me collaborate. Collaboration means because America's troops coming into Nigeria is alien to them. They will still need the commander-in-chief. If you are genuine, you tell them, please, this is where I need help. It's like somebody said, I have a lot of domestic work to do, and he's calling for help.
But that is not what Trump is doing, is it? Trump is coming to bomb. No collaboration, nothing.
Trump is coming to bomb Boko Haram. He's not coming to bomb Nigeria. Let us stop propaganda. Trump is coming. Listen. Listen, Trump is. I don't know why you're always in sympathy. Why are you always in sympathy with Boko Haram people? Why are you in sympathy with them? Hey, listen.
Trump has never saved anybody. The same man is going to destroy your
listen. Let me tell you one thing. There is nothing. Okay, they are destroying our people. They are destroying our people. Who will combat them? Nobody. We haven't got the capacity. We don't have
that. We combat them. Do not
Let me ask you now. Did the US not confess to funding Boko Haram? Did not have head of Al Qaeda inside the White House barely 2 weeks ago? Hold on.
What am I holding on? Let me answer you. Did Buhari not confess to inviting Boko Haram? What are we talking about? Who invited them? Who invited them?
Let me ask you this question.
Who invited them?
Let me just ask you a quick question.
Listen, I don't want to lose my train of thought.
You don't want anybody to talk as because you are fighting against his member.
I don't like these tactics. I don't like these tactics. Let me not lose my
because we are fighting against their member, his member.
When it's your time to talk, you answer it. Well, yes, please let me not lose my train of thought.
So you don't want to answer
Nigeria is clearly in a problem now. We all admit that. We are overwhelmed.
One of them is among us here. One of them.
God. Hold on. We are overwhelmed by Boko Haram. That's what. Then why are we harvesting debt every day?
Because we refuse to recruit our own people into the
allow me to speak.
See, even now this recruit stuff.
Let me ask you the question.
Listen. Forget about it. Listen. No. Listen, let me tell you. Even what you said now is a complete junk. That we are not overwhelmed because we refuse to recruit. That's why we are overwhelmed.
Why we're having problems.
It is not. It is not. What are we talking about?
One soldier cannot protect 1,000 people.
Hold on. You see, Boko Haram. Let me tell you. What you face to admit is this. Even if it is one soldier that is protecting 1 million people, then let me just say like this. And there are 5 soldiers to protect 5 million people. Those 5 soldiers, when they sit down to discuss, whatever they discuss is linked to repentant Boko Haram inside Nigerian army that we go and leak it out to them. Don't you think it's a danger?
No,
Because
see,
America is not.
because
Hey, listen, it's a danger. You see.
Mr.
because of
Your problem is you don't seem to admit. You don't. You see, you are not logical in your reasoning. Listen, you are not logical. If you
want to say we should not recruit at all.
Listen. Let me tell you. If you like, you can set your own and allow me. If you can set your own question and answer it. As far as I'm concerned, I'm not bothered. What I'm trying to
want to speak.
So okay, let me round up before he interjects again. What I'm trying to say is that the fact that there are repentant Boko Haram inside Nigerian army, that has invalidated the capacity of Nigerian army to do anything. Because before you go to that type of thing, supposing you are sitting down to map out your strategy on how to go and deal with it. Listen now, please. When you interject, you see, I heard these statics. When you see I'm flowing, then you interject in the hope that people will hear you and not hear me. Listen now. It's you that are spilling lies. You are the person, yes, because you speak like as an ambassador. Because do you know the reason? You see, when you were talking, people kept quiet. You make your analysis. Then when I now want to make my statement, say, are you telling me that there is no repentance? Who are you that I should answer your question? For God's sake, who do you think? Why should I answer your question? For what? That is a what? I can never. That's an evil question. That's a pretentious question. You are part of, yes, that's why I don't want to answer it. I've told you the reason.
You don't want to be revealed for the fallacy.
Let me tell you, there's no fallacy. The people are hearing me. They can easily articulate what I'm saying. Repentant Boko Haram. You are an apologist. Repentant Boko Haram are in the army. That is the thing. You are just talking on top of your voice. To Nigeria, you know I know you. For those who do not know to Nigeria, the father is for those who do not. For those who do not know to Nigeria, your father is a Fulani. That is the thing. Your father is a Fulani. Tell us where you are come from. Where are you from? Your father is Fulani. That's why Boko Haram. No, it's true. You're lying what? That your father is not a Fulani. That your father is not a Fulani. His father is a Fulani. That's why he's talking all these things. He's a Fulani man. So that's why whenever you talk of Boko Haram, he feels things. Why are you the only person against? You don't want people to flow. You don't want discussion. You're asking me questions. What sort of stupid question? Who are? Please, see. I do not answer questions that originate from daft. Let me tell you, that question is so daft. That is what he wants. Because his father is Fulani, so he now feels that because the mother left one type of riverine areas. No, he doesn't. It's not me. It's not my turn to speak.
It's not you, Mr. Chien, please wait. To Nigeria, wait, please.
I asked a simple question. He doesn't want to even entertain it at all.
To Nigeria, it's okay, please. Wait, let us respect ourselves. This is not good. At least give us 30 minutes.
Let me ask that question. Just one.
No. You are monopolizing. Let others talk now. I wanted to talk. You shut those things now.
Okay, I will shut up my mouth. CM, I will shut up my mouth. 30 seconds. Let me just ask a question.
No. Then after that, I will talk for 30 seconds. After
you don't have any seconds. Another person should talk.
You don't have any seconds. I will talk for 30 seconds. Also,
question.
You don't have any seconds. I saw you want to delay the time.
You interject me.
As a Boko Haram that it is, you want to delay the time for people not to talk.
Stop you from talking. It's just 30 seconds.
You do it on my own. You do it on CEO. Let other people talk.
Don't mind him.
Question.
Every time.
Don't say question. We don't need. Nobody need it. Let people talk.
Because you just want to.
When I want to ask you a question, you said no. When I want to ask you a question, you said no. We leave you.
What you are doing, you answer the question. You want to lie to
Nigeria.
Answer the question.
To Nigeria, please wait. To Nigeria, you are not the only one here. You are bigger than this, please. You are bigger than this. Nobody is facing you here, please.
What are you forcing me? I must answer the question. I must answer a question. For what? For what? Why?
I must answer now.
I don't understand.
You guys will allow one after the other. We are not baby here. We are not baby.
Can you imagine?
Baba.
Nobody
Please,
wants
can
to
you
tell
mute
our people the
yourself?
truth. These people sponsor Boko Haram. They sponsor the
Baba, mute
terrorists
yourself.
in
Let another
Naija,
Nigeria.
person
please
speak.
wait.
They have been in Niger for
You
how
have
many
finished
years?
your
They
time
didn't solve
already.
Boko Haram problem, and people are inviting them to our own country. These people funded Boko Haram.
This is a person
Am I
who's
lying, CM?
because he's
Am
This is
I
Fulani.
Boko
lying?
When
Haram
the man
himself
come, he will
is
not
one
come
of the
around
Boko Haram. That is why he's here trying to deceive people. He's one of the Boko
Yes,
Haram.
Am I
he's one of them.
lying? Am I lying, CM? Am I lying?
You
Tell
are
me
one
that
of them because if not, you
lie.
will let
Let
people
me
talk.
answer you. Let me answer you. Only
Tell
that
me.
you don't allow people to answer you. That is the
I will allow
problem.
you. I will allow you. Just
To
answer the
Niger,
question straight.
you are a Fulani by blood. That's why you always are against when they talk about this thing. That's all. If you doubt me, tell people where you come from.
No,
It's
I
as
just
simple as
want
that.
not to lie to your people. You owe it to your own ancestors. These same
Lie
people
for
you are
what? I
inviting,
tell
you
you
are
where
not.
I come from.
You owe it to your own ancestors. You
Tell
can't be
people
lying
who
to your
are you?
people.
Who are you?
You can't be
If not,
lying to your
you
people,
are a
CM.
Fulani man. That's why you always against whenever they mention
He's
repentant
a
Boko Haram.
terrorist. He's a terrorist.
You notice that he didn't
Do
answer the
Nigeria is
question.
one of the terrorists.
He did not answer the question because he knows
Answer
the
which
truth.
question from
They
a
want to lie
Fulani,
to themselves.
from
Because they would rather tell
a
our
Boko
country
Haram.
on our people suffer.
I can never
Yes.
answer questions from
Because
an
you are not going to
apologist of
answer
Boko
now.
Haram. It's as
You are not
simple
going
as
to
that.
answer because the truth is the
I
truth.
said,
You can't run away from it.
listen, if it were this same question, whatever question they're asking, if it's Odu or any other person, I would answer. But for you, who is an apologist of Boko Haram, a Fulani man for that
Be an
matter, I
apologist of
cannot.
be an apologist of Boko Haram. Me that I say we should recruit to go and destroy these people so that they don't have any space.
It's a
What are you
lie.
talking about?
What
You
are
want them to
you are
survive.
hypocrites. You are not the person. Your father is a Fulani man.
Mr.
When your mother,
Naija,
that's all. As simple as
Mr.
that.
I'm the
Naija,
one that
what?
is saying we need to recruit to
Mr.
destroy
CM,
them.
please, can you
Mr.
I'm
Ebu,
the
understand
one that
me?
is
can
saying
you
we should
come
destroy
in
them.
and
You
Mr.
are the
explain
CM,
one
what
please
inviting
True
wait.
Naija to
people that
you?
True
sponsor
Naija,
terrorism to come and
All of
True
save
us have
us.
Naija,
something
That's
to
what
say
you are
now. We
True
doing.
can't say
Naija,
anything. We can't
That's the
talk.
True
difference between me and
Naija,
you.
I don't
Them say
understand
we
this
should
kind of
deal
True
with
Naija,
argument.
don't
terrorism.
distract
You are
this
saying we should
broadcast,
bring
please.
sponsors of
True
Boko
Naija,
Haram
please.
to come and
Stop
save us.
distracting this broadcast,
That's what
please.
you
You are
are
not
doing.
the
That's the
True
difference.
Naija, please wait. Stop distracting this broadcast. You have used your time already.
It's not good.
No,
Allow
you
We
other
are
see,
people
bigger.
to
when you
speak
We are
challenge
now.
them, they
bigger
don't
than
have any
this.
You
words
are the
for it.
first person that spoke on this
Now,
platform for this
please,
Stop
30
distracting
minutes.
people here.
And you don't
You
want
use
please,
your
another
time
people
already.
to
please.
No
speak.
person
I'm not
What
that
kind of
distracting.
interject
What
you.
is
attitude is this?
annoying me is that we don't want to even answer simple questions because people don't want to break out of the spell.
Odua wanted to ask you a question during your time,
I
and
want to
you didn't want him to
questions.
say
It's like you are
anything.
scared.
You finish your time. Why
Like,
do you want to
what
come
are
and
you
ask
scared
question in
of?
another
It's
person's
only
time?
one life you've got. Answer the question. Why are
Allow
you
people to
scared?
Is
use
it
their
by
time.
force?
When it comes to
I
your
thought you
time,
all
you
men.
use the question.
Want to talk
I
now?
beg.
Please,
It's okay. Let me allow Odua and these people to
please.
continue. Don't have
Listen,
time
that
with an
excuse me,
apologist of Boko Haram
excuse
for
me.
what?
This, Mr. Dr. Sieno, it's okay, please. You see all this thing we are doing is not good. Mr. Davis give us 30 minutes only. We want to use it under. You guys already use like 20 minutes. It's not good. Please,
Okay,
to
I'll keep
Niger.
quiet from now. I'll keep quiet completely. Go
Okay,
ahead.
now you see, no reason why people, youth are not entering army today because of everybody is scared. Because what if you watch what is going on? If you are the person or youth or human being, are you gonna say, "Let me go and enter military," or "Let me go and let them recruit me," or "Let me volunteer myself"? I want to become a soldier in Nigeria. How many people will do that? How many people? But other countries they will say it. Everybody gonna rush in because tomorrow they might send you to that place. I remember when I was still in Nigeria. If you do anything, if a police person, if the army, they say they would put you. What is that forest in North? Sambisa forest. Small thing, and the police and the military they get feared because they will throw them there because they know that either life or death. Maybe you come back or you don't come back. So I don't see the reason why Niger always clamoring in this military recruit. How many people want to recruit or how many people want to volunteer for the country Nigeria? How many? Go on the streets. Let us tell Niger watch. Let us fuel his car or the all the whole people that work with. Let us send them into street. Let them go ask men and women today, the youth, if can you volunteer yourself to go and serve in Nigerian military? Let us see how many positive answers we're going to get. Let us go from there. Don't stop saying recruit. Let us start from there. Then we know whether Nigeria youth want to enter and go and serve Nigeria.
Don't
today.
worry, Ogachimeze. The
So,
APC supporter, APC sympathizers. Agbado has already promised that he's going to recruit 50 million, I think, million youth.
I tell you today, even though to APC, whatever you call them, they will never.
No, they will join now. It's their party. They are the one ruling. So let the APC youth wings begin to mobilize themselves and give themselves. It's an employment for them now, job opportunity. Let them join the army and save Nigeria. That is what parties do now.
You will see so many hypocrites in that aspect in APC. You say me, you want me to go and die. Please, my life is so sweet for me, and life is sweet. So I don't want to go and die.
Okay,
Just try this.
Mr. Chimeze,
please. I don't want to take so many time.
But is it not a bit weird that we are happy to invite people that fund Boko Haram, that are friends with this in Mecca, they are friends with Dubai, they support terrorists in this in Syria. How can our people hide from this?
Allow us to speak. Please, I've never used my meaning, please.
Go ahead.
Allow me to use my meaning, please.
I don't understand.
I never use my meaning, please.
Even me, I've not.
Please.
I'm just wondering now, why are we not thinking like that? Why are we not asking?
Please, can you allow me to use my meanings?
Go ahead.
Please.
Who says you have meanings? We are gentlemen.
Yeah, let me use my few minutes I include 30 minutes they give to you, please.
Mr. Adumali, go ahead so that I can.
I see no reason why every time we are here arguing, one after the other is better. We are not baby here. And Mr. Sina, you understand this to Nigeria almost how many times you have been with in this panel. It's like to Nigeria used to turn you guys. He wind you people just like.
I ask a simple question. What is the winding up there?
Wait. Please. Let me speak, please. You see, there is something you used to say. What is recruitment? We don't need to recruit anything.
Hey, God.
We don't need recruitment. Let me speak.
God, we're in trouble.
There is a reason why we don't need recruitment. We have many technology now that can do something that even one person, 1,000 person, that technology can do it. What do you need recruitment for? What? We don't need any recruitment for now.
They couldn't even tame this in Taliban. And they couldn't tame Boko Haram in Niger Republic, you know. You know America was in Niger Republic.
Niger,
please. You even know that? You even remember that?
You know why I
had to kick them out because they didn't stop their terroristic problem. And you want to invite them to your country.
Niger, please, let me tell you something. You don't need
allow him to speak now.
We can fight Nigeria army currently. They can fight Boko Haram just because of they are conspire. There is Boko Haram inside there. That's why they cannot tackle Boko Haram. How many are Boko Haram? How many of them?
Malik, did you hear that the US was funding Boko Haram? Did you hear that?
I heard, but I don't know. I don't have the proof.
Do you? You don't
care. I don't have the proof. I heard that.
It's from an American. American lawmakers are saying it.
I see the video. I see the video, but I don't have the
proof. You see the video, but you won't believe them. Oh my God! You see the video, you won't believe them. These same people
let me speak. Allow me to speak. Abdul Malik, if you are done, let me speak before Niger Watch will come. Please. All right. Thank you, everyone. You see this thing we are pretending as if some of you who are paid by this government to come on every platform and be behaving like this. Continue doing it too. And I know you are not in Nigeria. Most of you are not in Nigeria. You are in a country where things are working, but you are supporting things that are going wrong. And you ask one question, if America have given us malaria, are you not aware there are a malaria vaccine? I think vaccine in Nigeria. I think we'll have that vaccine for malaria.
They are
Don't
using
we
it
have
for trial. They are
pharmacies?
using it for trial, and it wasn't in the US. It wasn't in the US.
The HIV, does it cure it?
Maybe they are
Is it not
preparing to
trial? The
finally come and
COVID-19,
take
is
the
it not
continent
trial?
from us.
Until you get what you want to get. All the aid that America is
The last time
supporting
they
Nigeria.
found the cure for malaria with quinine, they colonized us.
Don't you
Watch
have
out when
a
they get
pharmacy?
yeah.
Don't you have your own chemist? Don't you have professors in charge of that? Can't we manufacture our own? It's our own problem.
Thank you. Our own problem. So we should deal with our own problem.
Those people are doing so much for us Nigerians. America has invested so much resources and they are taking also. Whoever is going to give peace to Baba, if your own mama was among those people in Kwara State, I know you will burn down Nigeria by now. So whenever we are talking, because it has not affected you, you must support evil.
I just told you I know somebody that was killed.
You know, no be your picking. If now your mama, your own mother, that is a victim, now in the rape for a Edo State. If now your own mama they sleep for a Edo State.
I've been complaining about this for years. See, I've been complaining about it for years that we should protect every strand of hair in every Nigerian's head. But people keep taking it as a joke that if you don't recruit people, how are you going? Our soldiers are not spirit. How can you expect one person to defend 1,000 people? Have you noticed where they are?
Naija, they want recruit now, and you did there they talk. They want recruit. We want to see you tomorrow. You are forefront for the recruitment.
You are APC supporter.
Anything above 500,000, I will put myself forward.
I strongly believe you.
Why am I scared?
You are learned. You are a graduate. Go and apply. You can join the service. Be among these things they will give you. At least you will have lieutenant.
So he have his children, pack them along. You have your brothers and sisters, pack them along.
If the Nigerian government wants to recruit about 500,000 people, I will
because it is only criminal that we want to deceive or that want to deceive you not to know where you keep property, where you keep your things stolen. That is why Naija is all media matching everybody tongue not to talk, because he's among them, so that the people will not have solution to destroy their group.
Do you think our Nigerian government do not know that
because
we need a sufficient security? Do you have sensors in your country?
Naija said that
the data they are telling you over 2 million to steal money. That is why all those humanitarian ministry they will create to continue to loot money. APC will come to say they have given over 30 something. 200 or something million or 130 something million of Nigerians. They have given them so much money. Do you think your government do not know the actual number of people we have in that country? They have the data. That is why they have not increased security. They have not increased police number. They have not increased. They know what they are doing. They are playing politics. They know you are not up to 200 and something million. They only use it for political sake.
Our dream, about...
Thank you, Prince Anabu. I want to say something before Naija go mash my tongue again.
About 6 months to 9 months ago,
you see,
oh, look at that.
Naija said the soldiers should leave where people are killing people to come to area that they are not killing, to come and hold there. Then they will recruit.
Nigerians were accusing Tinubu government of trying to bring French soldiers to give them a military base in Nigeria, including the Americans, by the way. Just about 9 months ago, we were accusing them. Now, Nigerians are willing to give it to them. Maybe this is a con game to bring...
Nobody call French here. Nobody call French. Nobody call England. We called US because we know how our people live in US. It is only your friend you can invite to your house. You can't invite your enemy.
The French government are already taking so much in Nigeria. A lot of the oil companies mining is owned by the French government.
Yes,
so
but
when
they want to have a military base.
They know what they are taking from Nigeria.
Same with America. America
they
was
are part of our civil war. They are part and parcel of our civil war.
America has the largest embassy in Nigeria. They build the largest. They have plans for Nigeria. They have plans for Nigeria. There's a reason why they want to come. They want to come here because they've been kicked out of Niger Republic, where there was terrorism, by the way. Because before we forget that, Nigeria had the drone base. This in US had a drone base in Niger.
Naija, all this your talk is too much. Tomorrow we want to see you at the Zaria. They are recruiting you and your children. They are recruiting your family. Then after that, you can come and talk to us.
All right.
I'm not
All
lying.
right.
Let me know
All
I'm
right.
busy.
All right. All right. All right. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank
Naja
you.
was
No,
take
no more.
10 seconds, I beg.
Thank you.
10
No, no,
seconds.
no, 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 no need for that question, please, please. That 10 seconds people have been using this since. Thank you. Let's
Now,
round
two
up.
Baba take all
I
our
appreciate
time.
it.
Oh. You know, allow anybody talk.
That's
We
why I
don't
give
call you
you
tired to come in. You know, Greek.
All right. I want to round up now. Thank you very much, everyone. God bless you all. When I give you people last minutes like that, I don't need to be here. I can be listening. Nobody should call me. I'm not interested. So that's why I say you people manage your 30 minutes. So you remaining lot allow to Niger and Ogasiam to finish your minutes. So what do you want me to do about that? But thank you very much, everyone who came into the panel today. Thank you, our Dream Nation, to Niger, Ogasiam, Abdul Malik, Ogashimizi, Mr. Odua, and many others. And those of you that call into the show today, Madam Deborah, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you, Madam Origin, my brother who called in as well, and many others. And those of you that supported the channel, okay, Madam Eugenia, you're the only one that supported the channel today. Thank you very much. God bless you, man, for all that you do. I appreciate every one of you right there on the comment section. Start with my mother for Mommy Diaspora. Thank you very much, Mommy. I appreciate you. Thanks for all that you do for us here every single day. And my brother Abu Azi, thank you for all that you do. I appreciate you always. Appreciate every one of you right there. I can see Love Maduka is with us, Ijedema is with us, Ushena is with us, again, Ajil Deborah in the building. God bless you all, my people. Thank you for your time. Mr. Pansat is right there with us as well. Thank you very much. Black Panther and many more. Eva Line, I can see you. Kerry, I can see you. And God will bless you, my people. We've come to the end of this broadcast. As you all know, that the situation of the country, there's no way we can finish it in one day. But I like the fact that everybody is talking. I like the fact that some people have a different dimension, different direction, and different opinions. That's fine. I don't have any issue with that, as long as you're not breaking the rules of the platform. I like the fact that when somebody is talking, everyone on the panel counter you because they think what you are saying, they are not aligning or agreeing with it. That's fine. That's what it's called panel. But one thing is certain that I want everybody to understand is this. Nigeria is not working, it's not moving forward, it's rather moving backwards. And the leader that can change that narrative to give you and I that plight that will pour out every day here on this platform, that can change it to positivism, is still very difficult to find as we speak right now. Yes, Peter Obi stated again today on the video that I played that if I were sworn in or allowed to rule, security would have been my first priority. But they did not allow him to rule, right? Some of you called into this show at that time, you insulted me, you insulted the Igbo people, you insulted everybody because all you believe on is ethnicism and tribalism. So they don't dish out for you now for dinner, make it the eat them. Eat them! Eat them, you drink 4 bottles of beer put. Eat the ethnicism, we are on it. We'll continue again from where we stop, and people, and God bless you now. And people, have a good night and bye for now.
This is what we are living in this world, all of us today in motion. Everybody there in motion. Moving to our various stations. As we there in motion, make we do good to ourselves, yo. Make we do good to our neighbor. Before we reach our station, every walk gets paid. Every walk gets paid. Whether not good or work good, nobody walk good. Every walk gets paid. Whether not good or work good, nobody walk good. I make a fear my God. Whether not good or work good, nobody walk good. I make a fear my maker. Whether not good or work good, nobody walk good. Whoever will come and go and song, organize. sound. Sawa, 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 useke. Sawa, 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 shake it up. Every walk gets paid. Every walk gets paid. Whether not good to walk, nobody walk. Every walk gets paid. Whether not good to walk, nobody walk. I make a dey fear my God. Whether not good to walk, nobody walk. I make a dey fear my Maker.